Good morning, Jason. Thanks for joining in. Good morning. Like and subscribe.
Uniting the races with truth instead of dividing them with lies. We're also rebuilding the family.
Good morning. Thanks for joining in.
The man. I'm Jesse Lee Peterson. Good morning. Hi, y'all. I hope you had an amazing weekend. I did. Thank you for asking. You can get involved by calling 888-7753-773, 888-77-JESSE, Jesse, Jesse. And my biblical question, I don't have one right now, but I'll get into the one we had last week in a minute here. We have every way that you can watch and support the show listed on JesseLeePeterson.com/show. JesseLeePeterson.com/show.
Good morning. Thanks for joining in.
Running around,
like and subscribe.
And you just can't sit and watch the show. You can podcast and listen on your phone. No matter where you are and what you're doing, you can listen on your phone by calling the listen line on TalkStream Live at 605-615-4131. 605-615-4131. And to donate and have your comments read out loud, go to buymeacoffee.com/JLPtalk, buymeacoffee.com/JLPtalk, or Bond JLP Cash App. Bond JLP Cash App. Amazing. And another thing that's amazing is Monday. And not only does Mondays and rainy days always build me up. It is today, Monday. We take all calls, but female calls as they come in because Monday is Female Monday.
Good morning. Good morning. Everything doing good. I'm gonna watch a little Jesse right quick.
All my life I had to fight. Some of us believe that women are getting paid less than men.
I proudly say I'm a feminist. Thank you.
Deep in their soul, they want to be home with those babies. We've been lied to for so long.
Deep in my soul. Amazing, huh? I'm going to get to last week's biblical question here in a minute. And also, I don't have a brand new biblical question at this time. Hopefully tomorrow, or whenever it comes to me. However way it comes, all right? I will have a biblical question for you. And you can get involved. There's a line open at 888-7753-773, 888-77-JESSE. But for now, I have a guest for you. I have with me Adam Mockler. He is a political commentator and the host of Adam Mockler Show on the Midas
No, he's alive and well.
Network. Adam, good morning. Welcome to the show. It's mighty early. Are you accustomed to getting up this early? We have a problem with the mic. I'm not hearing it. Okay. So.
Thanks for joining in. Good morning.
No.
Good morning. Good morning.
No,
Like and
I get up early
subscribe.
a lot,
Thanks for
but I'm
joining
just,
in.
I
Appreciate
had to drink
it.
some coffee before I went on air.
Just want to show a little video of Jesse right
It's not
quick.
too bad. Not all
See
liberals
what's going
wake
on.
up
Amazing.
late. Yeah.
And
Amazing.
so you are a political commentator and a YouTuber host, right? How long you been doing this? How old are you?
I'm 23.
So how did you get into this and why?
Yeah, I used to make a bunch of videos when I was a kid. When I was like 9 years old, I had my YouTube channel that I run now, but I would do gaming videos, Call of Duty and all that. I would play Call of Duty and I would edit the videos. I got really good at video editing, really good at politics. And when I graduated high school, I was like, wait a minute, I'm still really good at video editing. I'm good at talking politics. So I started to go to Trump rallies and talk to people. And then it went viral.
I got it.
Since I was 21 years old.
Thanks for joining in, guys.
23.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And
Bruce, appreciate you guys.
you are a liberal?
Yeah.
And why?
Why? I think my values align with more center-left values of, I'd say, freedom of speech, personal liberty. I think liberalism is a lot about equality and equity, and I think that conservatism oftentimes isn't. It's a little bit more.
Thanks for subscribing.
What does that
Appreciate it.
mean? Equality and equal.
Equity.
That's
Well,
what you.
yeah,
What that mean? Equality.
Thank you, Bruce. Man, I'm trying my
Equality,
best with the
when it comes to
content, man.
liberalism,
Thank
I
you.
mean, just
Appreciate that.
the ability for anybody to love who they want, the ability for anybody to act how they want as long as they're not harming anybody else. So when I look at conservatism, I oftentimes feel like it's not even about freedom. It's not about equality at all. When I look at liberalism, just from a really broad level, they want freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom of all of this stuff.
But that's the same thing conservative want.
Do they? Does the current administration want freedom of speech?
Yeah.
You think so?
But why do you think they don't want it?
The current administration has been a little bit weird when it comes to freedom of speech. Did you hear about the Brendan Carr FCC stuff?
But who is acting up right now? The liberals or the conservatives?
The conservatives are in power, so they're the ones that are trying to stop free speech, it feels like.
So you believe in liberty, right? And free speech. Amazing. And those are your values.
Overall, broadly, yeah.
What's important to you
Personally, like what topics right now?
No,
What
what's
is
important to you? You're a Z, right?
Gen Z, yeah.
And so what's important to you?
What's important to me, I just really broadly, is growing up in America where there's moral clarity and where my values can be represented. So my values of freedom of religion or freedom of like the right to say what you want. But right now, I'm really, really looking for a future where America can be anti-Russia and pro-Ukraine, because pro-democracy, anti-authoritarianism, anti-like demonization of immigrants, pro-equality, just a lot more of America with moral clarity in it.
When you say more clarity, what does that mean?
It means, a few days ago when that Politico group chat article came out, all of those Republicans were saying crazy things in the group chat. It was like gas chambers and all of that in the group chat. Did you read that article at all?
Yeah.
JD Vance.
Yeah.
I didn't read the article. But
Right on. He is kind of young
Yeah,
on
you know
that,
what I'm
man.
talking
Yeah,
about.
I know what you're talking
JD Vance after that wouldn't even condemn it. He wouldn't even say that it was bad. And I think that's
He has a right to his opinion, but he need to live a little bit longer and do more research.
It's you're being very, very clear on what moral values you want the country to stand for, and JD Vance isn't being clear. He's muddying the waters, and now people in my generation don't know. Are we?
Thanks for
allowed to
joining
make
in.
jokes
Like
about
and subscribe.
gas chambers? People don't know. We need clarity.
Good morning. Happy Monday.
And did you have that when Biden was in office? Did you have more clarity?
He was pretty clear. Yeah.
It was more clarity then?
Yeah. He would say.
And what was it?
He would say,
What was it more clarity?
He would say, I'm not a president for Republicans. I'm not a president for Democrats. I want to be a president for all Americans. He would say that political violence is never okay. Like,
Well, yeah, that's all I ever happened. Had the Black Lives Matter stuff and
But Biden condemned
Antifa and all that. And so Biden didn't condemn Black Lives Matter.
he said, the property damage he condemns.
So are you a Christian?
No.
And why not?
My dad is Muslim, and my mom's side of the family is more Christian. When I was young, I used to go to the mosque a lot with my dad every Friday for Friday prayer. And one time my mom sat me down when I was like 9. She said, listen, you don't have to be Muslim. You don't have to be Christian. You can decide which path you want to go down. So after going to the mosque and after, hearing some of my more Christian family members out, I made the independent decision that I'm more atheist agnostic. I don't believe in God. Intuitively, it doesn't feel right. There's no evidence to me.
Wow.
So your mother stopped you from going to the mosque with your father?
No, she just said I have the choice because it's America. I like freedom.
Did your father know that your mother said that to you?
Yeah, my father was okay with it. I mean, should I be forced to be Muslim, you think?
Did your mother obey your father?
No, my mom is actually more independent than my father. My mom makes more than my dad. What do you think about that?
So your mother made more money than your
Right,
father?
God, thanks for that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, does that surprise you?
And your father is a Muslim, right?
Yeah, but those two things
But
aren't correlated.
normally Muslims don't fall for women being in control like that. What's wrong with your father?
What's wrong with him?
Yeah.
Nothing. I think that we live in a more, it's 2025 and things are changing. Women can make more than men. Men can choose to be what religion they want. It's different. Do you think my mom should force me to be Muslim or?
Does your father know? So your father's Muslim.
Right.
The Muslim people know that your father.
Somebody had mentioned about Jesse, so I figured, I might as well just
Muslim people know that my
play
father
it.
was my
I
mother.
thought that religion
Play it for you
was
guys.
more
No, because
of a masculine religion.
It is, it is.
Feminine religion.
It is, but in the West, Islam is not so hardcore, like the man is in charge. There is a more toothless version of Islam that exists in the West where women can lead, women can be in charge. And by the way, my mom's not in charge. She just is, she happens to have a PhD. She's very, very highly educated. And my dad works at the family business. So it's not that my mom's in charge of the house. She's just more educated and had more upward mobility. And when the Muslims in the community, they don't care.
Right, he don't hold back.
So that's amazing. Huh?
It's amazing. Yeah.
Were women created to lead or to follow?
I mean, neither inherently. What do you think?
What do you mean, neither inherently?
I think that a woman can develop into a great leader.
Thanks for joining in, like and subscribe.
And she gets educated like my mom. I think a lot of women can be great leaders, but inherently, nobody's a leader or a follower. Some women are going to be more predisposed to following people. I don't think that binary is quite true. Do you think
Would you ever follow a woman?
Sure.
You would follow a woman.
Yeah.
You would follow a woman.
I have a question for you.
What
No,
the?
would you follow a woman?
Yes. Are you trying to pin me down on this? I have a question for
Why
you.
would you follow a woman?
Say you have a man that is about to take you into a battle that you know you're going to lose.
No. Why
So
would you
a
follow
woman
a woman?
what the?
Oh, you don't believe in God, huh?
See, those two things aren't connected. Wait, I have a
Do you
question.
believe in God?
No.
Wow.
And why you don't? Why is it that you don't? You don't believe God exists.
No, probably not.
So do you believe in evil?
Do I believe in evil?
Yeah.
Sure. The characteristic of evil? Sure. Yeah.
So you don't believe in good, but you believe in evil.
Wait, no. Do I believe in God or good?
Good.
Oh, I do believe in good.
What the?
But
What's wrong with this
you believe
guy?
in good and evil, right?
Yeah.
So how can you believe in good and evil and not believe in God?
Because I don't need the Bible to tell me that, something like, can I cuss on here?
No.
I don't
We
need,
have kids, listen, man.
sorry. I don't need the Bible.
Well, baby.
I'm a beta. I asked you. I don't need a Bible to tell me that women have bodily autonomy. I don't need a Bible to tell me that killing is wrong. I can kind of intuit some of these things. Wait, if the Bible didn't exist, would you know that,
Right, Bruce.
killing is wrong?
Man,
Where do you
gotta pray for this young man.
From that if not from God?
If not from God, I
Yeah.
can intuit certain moral positions.
How?
Good or bad. If God didn't exist and if the Bible didn't exist, would you know that killing is wrong or right? Like, would you just not know? You wouldn't have any sort of intuition about it.
Where do you get your good from if you don't believe there's a God?
My mom, from women.
Your mother?
What about your father? You don't mention his mom. Nothing wrong with his mom, but what about your dad, man?
All the time.
Is your mother good?
Yeah.
And what's good about her?
She's smart. It's her birthday today, actually. And she
Right, my voice.
she
Yep.
generally is just a good leader. She's a good leader. Yeah, no.
What's good about your mother?
I'm a MAGA supporter here.
Yeah.
The characteristic of being sharp, smart, being able to clarify things in the moment. She literally started her own business. She's a business owner. She employs multiple other families, and because of that, their livelihoods depend on her. She has done this all at a young age. She had me at a very, very young age. She had me when she was still a teenager. And throughout all of that, she got her PhD. She's an accomplished person.
But what's good? You told me what she does.
And I'm an America First supporter.
What's good about her?
What quality?
Here's her over there. I'm in America.
What's good about your mother?
Can you give me an example of what's good about someone you know?
No, what's good about your mother? You said she's good, but
Thanks for liking, subscribe. Thanks for joining in. XYT.
Let's see.
Thanks for joining
What's
in.
good about her?
Good morning.
She's loving. She's accepting.
So you're not telling me what's good about her.
Can you define what do you mean by good?
Do you have love?
Yeah.
You have love?
Do I have love? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you love Donald Trump?
No.
So how you have love then?
I don't have to love everybody.
Where you get that idea from?
Wait, I have to love everybody?
If you don't love all, you love none.
Oh, so you love Kamala Harris?
Yeah.
Do you love James Comey?
I love all.
Letitia James?
Absolutely. So if you don't, how is it possible for you to love some but not all?
I don't think I have to love everybody.
Why not?
Because I can be selective with my love.
Where you get that from?
I don't know. I love my mom, but I don't love Hitler. Yeah.
But how did you make that decision, though?
Every president has sent money to Israel.
Okay. But you believe in hell.
No.
Not just Trump.
Evil.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, how do you define
and where
evil?
does evil come from?
Where does evil come from? I think human individual actions. I think when something evil happens, it's not always because of some figure that is causing that to happen. Individuals are responsible for their own actions and can be evil on their own.
That's amazing.
You don't think so?
So
Can I ask you, where does evil come from?
Thanks for the good morning. Appreciate it.
And so you were raised up by a Muslim father and an atheist, a Christian mother, atheist.
Agnostic mother, yeah.
There's a lot of confusion going on in that house.
Believe what your mother believes. So you don't believe there's a God. You don't believe there's a hell or evil, right?
I came to that position on my own.
But you can't.
No, I did.
So let me ask, because of time, there were a keen rally this weekend, right? Why do some people call the Great White Hope a king?
What do you mean by the Great White Hope?
You don't know
Donald
what the Great
Trump.
White Hope is?
Who's the Great White Hope?
Trump.
There's only one.
Is it Trump?
There is a dream team, but then there's a Great White Hope.
Is that what you call
That's
Trump?
funny.
And that Great White Hope is Donald Trump. The dream team is Trump, Netanyahu, and Putin.
Whose dream team is that? Hitler's dream team?
The world dream team, right? But let me ask, why do they call him? Do you call him king too?
I think that Donald Trump wants to consolidate power like
This is
a king.
crazy. The man was
Do you call Donald
voted,
Trump king?
not selected.
I don't think he is a king. I think he
Kamala
Do
was
you call him
selected.
king, though?
No.
You don't call
Nobody
him
voted
king.
for Kamala. She was selected to be where she was
Did he
at.
say he wanted to be a king?
When she first ran, nobody voted for her.
Did he say he wanted to be one?
He did all day yesterday. He was posting memes online of him as a king. Yes.
Did he say he wanted to be a king?
Yep.
So Donald Trump said he wanted to be a king.
All day.
JFK, he wants better food for us. I'm with that too.
So you're saying Donald Trump said he wanted to be a king?
Maybe not verbatim, but he acts like he.
When it comes to American food, like a bag of potato chips, like it's like 40 ingredients. Overseas, maybe like 10 or 20 ingredients. We got too much stuff in our food.
Maybe not a king, no.
I'm with JFK.
Did
With
Donald Trump
JFK,
say
you
he
know what I'm
wanted
saying?
to be a king?
And we do better with our
Maybe not
food and
exactly.
our health.
You're not answering the question. Did Donald Trump say he wanted to be a king?
Sure. No, fine. No, he didn't say that exactly.
Okay, so why do y'all call him a king?
Can I give you a real answer for a second?
About what?
About him being a king. So when
You
Donald,
just gave me the real answer. He didn't say he wanted to be a king.
I gave you a bunch of answers. You kept asking the same question.
Right, so so let's get it clear.
Let's get it very clear.
Did Donald Trump say he wanted to be a king?
Can I ask you a question?
You didn't answer that question.
Does Donald Trump posting all day him in king gear mean he wants to be a king or no?
Did Donald Trump say he wanted to be a king?
Yes. On no
When
king
did
star.
you hear Donald Trump say he wanted to be a king?
Open up his Twitter right now. Open up his Twitter.
When did you hear Donald Trump say he wanted to be a king?
He never said he wants to be a king.
So then why did you say he said it?
He's
Too much
posting all
CNN.
day about it.
But why did you say he said it?
Okay, what if can I just be clear about this? Trump never said out of his mouth that he wants to be a king. You're right. But can you concede that he's posting all day himself in king gear?
And why do people call him a king?
Right, that's what I heard about the yoga mat supposed to be the same ingredients and was it Subway bread or something like that? I could be wrong.
He's targeted Act Blue, which is our
Good morning, Dave. Good morning.
He's targeted institutions that are more liberal in his eyes. He's gone after judges that he deems not
You
sufficient
call him
enough.
king because
Yes.
of all his great
Good
work.
morning.
What do you call it when the president goes after judges who disagree with him? What do you call it when the president doesn't want Congress to exist, doesn't want any checks on him? Yeah, he's acting like a king. What do you call it when he takes Jimmy Kimmel off the air and he's trying to suppress freedom of speech?
Do you appreciate the amazing job?
Okay,
that
cool.
Donald
That's what
Trump
it's
is
called.
doing
Wow, that's a crazy
for
name.
America.
In what
By
regard?
putting America first.
How's he putting America first?
You don't see anything he's doing,
I'm asking
and
you.
you don't see anything he's doing to put America first.
Yes, you see him,
No, I'm
Jesse.
asking you.
No.
That's not one thing.
You have to make the affirmative case.
He's not doing one thing.
Thanks,
No,
Keith.
you have to make
Appreciate
the
it. Good
affirmative
morning.
case. I want to hear what your case is. What
And
is he
so,
doing?
how do you feel about
Like and
Donald
subscribe.
Trump deporting illegal aliens?
Name's Deunta from Chicago. Live in Rockford now for about 2 years.
Is a good thing. If you've committed a violent crime, that's a good thing. But Trump has reallocated a lot of funds meant towards criminals, like actual criminals, towards people who are here and just trying to go through the proper processes. Like, are you okay when someone in a courthouse is plucked
Good
out
morning, Juvie.
while they're trying to get their citizenship and then deported in front of their kids?
Yeah.
You're okay with that?
100%.
Wait, so you don't think a path to citizenship should be available even if somebody's trying?
No.
Right, man. What you call the last 4 years? Right. Biden sleeping all day at the beach.
I agree.
In the right way.
Or in the basement eating ice cream. They hit the guy.
Are you for Donald Trump deporting illegal aliens or against it?
If they've committed crimes, like a
So
violent crime,
if they
yes.
came here illegally,
Yeah.
are they here? Are they committed a crime? Have they committed a crime?
Yes, coming over the border.
Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for the likes. Good morning. Happy
Are
Monday.
you okay with him being deported illegal aliens since they committed a crime by coming here illegally?
Not just for coming here illegally, no.
Why not?
Because I think that a lot of people came here to seek asylum, and that's not inherently illegal. You know that asylum
No,
seeking isn't
They
illegal,
didn't
right?
come seek asylum. They were told to say that. They were trained to say that, but that's not why they're here.
But seeking asylum is different than just being here
You do
illegally.
agree coming here illegally is breaking the law, right?
Yeah, but we're talking
And
about
should
asylum.
Donald
Right, you're
Trump
breaking the law.
deport those people?
Yes, but listen.
No, you may hold on.
Yeah.
Should Donald Trump support those people
Deport those people.
that came here illegally, breaking the law to come?
Yes, but that's not what he's doing. That's
That
not what
is
he's
what
doing.
he's doing.
No.
He is.
That's not what he's doing.
He is doing that.
Okay, he's deporting asylum seekers, first of all, which asylum seeking is legal. He's
There are
deporting
no
farm
asylum
workers.
seekers here. They were trained by the
Okay,
media
so
and the Democratic Party to
You're
say
contradicting what you're saying.
that they're coming.
You're saying that
way.
people should be deported for being here illegally, but the people who are here legally through asylum should also be deported.
There are no
What
one
about,
here.
what about the farm
Yes,
workers that
great.
were deported, and then the farmers of Iowa?
What about them?
Trump had to send a post saying the farmers of Iowa just called me and said all of our great farm workers are being deported.
Yeah,
That's
Chicago was great.
Do you not care about the U.S. economy putting first?
We have a
Yeah, the boy is
murderer.
brainwashed. His
We
mother
don't
something.
need
His father Muslim and his mother atheist. So he all confused,
We
Bruce.
don't need illegal aliens to do
Can I ask you
that.
this?
But what about the farm worker? Are you saying he's wrong for deporting illegals because they work on a farm? That doesn't make sense.
No, the owners of the farm were saying that it was wrong.
Do
They were
you
saying
think
it's
it's
hurting
wrong?
us. Do I think it's wrong? Yes. I think that when you
So it's wrong to deport an illegal person because they work on a farm?
Donald Trump promised he was going to go after violent criminals. Are farm workers violent criminals?
Yeah,
Farm workers are violent
they're
criminals?
here illegally.
That's not
They
violence.
broke the law.
That's not violent.
So you're okay with them?
Good morning, Kyle
not
Ryan.
being deported
Thanks for joining
because they
in.
work on a farm?
Yes, if somebody's coming here to work for a better America and work on a farm and they want to build a better life, they shouldn't be deported. They're trying
So
to
if
contribute.
someone break into your home and they decide they'll wash your dishes every day, clean
Good
your
morning,
house
Disco people. Good
That's
morning.
every day, and then they go in your backyard and plant a garden, you okay with them breaking into your home?
Obviously not, but immigrants are a
Why
net.
not? Why not?
Because let
Why
me
not?
finish.
No, why not?
I'll answer. Immigrants are a net benefit for the tax system in the country
No,
because
they're
they
not.
produce more revenue than they take
No, no.
welfare. In my house, that's my individual property. That
And
is
your
my
country is not your individual country.
Not the entire thing, no.
Why not? What part of the country is not yours?
Because when you talk about the country, you can look at it as an aggregate, and that can actually benefit. Immigrants benefit the country as an aggregate in terms of revenue, in terms of building homes, in terms of all of this. You know what interesting
What
fact?
part of the country is not yours?
He's basically dissing Jesse. That's all. It's all
Which
good. Good
part of the
morning.
country is not yours?
I don't own the entire
Are you
country.
American citizen or Alabama citizen?
That's pretty messed up. I'm an American citizen now.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you really?
Yes, I'm an American. I was born here.
So then why are you okay with people breaking the law to come here?
I said they shouldn't break the law, but if they're here working for a
They
better
broke
life,
the law though. They came illegally.
the asylum seekers.
They broke the yes.
You think we should deport all the asylum seekers?
Absolutely.
Right. This man's been around, man. Jesse know his shit.
Really? Ilhan Omar, she's a citizen now.
Send her back and have her come. Like
So are you okay with sending citizens back?
But I want to move on. But
Okay.
you're okay with illegals who broke the law to be here because they are foreign workers.
I'm okay with the path. to
Thanks for the
citizenship.
likes. Thanks for joining in.
For
Appreciate
illegal
it.
aliens.
If they're working, yep.
For illegal aliens.
Yep. They make the country stronger.
Right.
I have a question. So Trump has deported 2 million people, and black unemployment has only gone up and up and up. So if deporting people helped jobs, then why is black unemployment skyrocketing by 20%?
Because blacks are lazy and don't want to work.
Only under Trump?
They're
Only under
DEI people. They want free stuff.
Only
And
under the
under
past 5
Obama
months.
and Biden, they got all stuff free. But let me ask, should America put American first or illegal aliens first?
obviously America,
Why you say obvious?
because we should always be putting America first in
Right.
terms of how much money we're bringing in terms of the resources we can offer America
Right,
from the
Dave.
bottom. What you're advocating for is deporting so many people that we actually lose resources. It would hurt the GDP. The CBO estimates a
If we
500.
send the illegals back, would there be more job opening for the blacks?
Beta.
You mentioned the blacks.
Yeah.
Would the blacks go to work? You say yes, right?
No. I'm answering your question. No, that would not happen.
So,
You don't know
so
why?
if they sent the illegal aliens back, the blacks would not go to work.
Donald Trump has already sent 2 million illegal aliens back, according to his own administration, and black unemployment has gone up 20% since he took office. So
Steve,
So
you're
you're
morning,
saying
morning.
that if Trump sent the illegal aliens back,
he is.
the blacks would not go to work?
It's not happening yet. He's sending them back. and
Why the
black
blacks
unemployment's
won't
going
go
up.
to work?
It's not that black people won't go to work. It's that a weakening job market hits black Americans first.
Why is it that the blacks won't take those jobs?
No, it's not that. It's that when the job market starts to soften or weaken, it hits black Americans disproportionately.
If they took away welfare, would the blacks go to work then?
If they took away welfare, would black people go to work?
Yeah.
I don't think it's that simple. I don't think the incentive structures are that clean.
What do we need to do to get the blacks to go to work?
No, black unemployment was doing well under Biden, but now it's not doing well. Look at
What?
that. You have a laptop.
But listen,
You can look up Fred.
why the blacks won't go to work even if we took away their welfare?
It's not that simple. You can't.
Why is it not simple for the black to go to work?
Black people, black unemployment going up right now. has
But you're
nothing
not
to do with
answering the
welfare.
question. Why is it not simple for the blacks to go to work?
It is. Black unemployment was fine
You
9
said they
months
will
ago.
not go to work.
No, I'm saying right
Even
now.
if we ship the illegal aliens back, you said the blacks would not go to
That's
work?
not what I'm saying. I'm saying that they're being laid off right now. They're at work and they're being laid off.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
No, it does. Look
How
at,
that make sense? They're laying off the blacks, but they're keeping the illegals on the job.
no, so illegal immigrants are being deported at the highest rate in a while. 2 million illegal immigrants have been deported under Trump, which is true, right? But you'd think because of that, black unemployment would go down.
But what's wrong with the black that they won't take those jobs?
No, it's not that they're not taking the jobs. It's that due to Donald Trump's tariffs and deportations, the job market is really, really softening. So black Americans get affected first.
Everybody else going to work but the blacks.
Right,
No,
Dave.
unemployment is up among my generation. Unemployment is up among everybody. It's not that black people aren't going to work; it's that they're getting laid off.
So if we took away the welfare, would the blacks go to work?
No, I don't think it's that
They
simple.
still
I don't
want
think it
to
maps that cleanly onto it. I don't think welfare is the reason why black people are.
Why don't they work then?
Black people do work.
What's wrong with the blacks?
Nothing. Nothing. I don't know. Well, I don't know what you're asking me. What's wrong with the blacks?
Right.
I don't know.
Let me take a break. 888-77 Jesse. Back in a moment. So, here's what I recommend. I invite you to download my silent prayer.
I know some people have called in and
There's nothing wrong with moms and grandma. It's just they can't teach a boy to become a man.
and to tell them that it works. You just have to stick with it.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I started doing before I even forgave my parents, and I was so
Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing.
suicidal at some times.
Good morning. Happy Monday to everybody.
I just would have to stop in the middle of my job or whatever I was doing and go into the silent prayer, and it really does help. Like I don't have those anymore.
You haven't seen anything yet. Doubt every thought. Bring every thought into captivity. Just let them all pass. Don't
Hey,
judge.
Carl, you funny. So you watch Channel 5.
It gets better and better and better and easier and easier and easier. So my gift to you, no charge, at rebuildingtheman.com/church. All right, folks, welcome back. Like this video now. Like it. Also, the Hake Report is coming up at 9 a.m. Do you remember? Oh, at 9 a.m. from 9 to 11. And after that, the American Anchor Baby at 11 a.m. Do you? That was Hate that just came in and gave us a warning. Do you remember debating him?
Did I debate him?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Do all white people look alike to you?
Yeah, I guess. I'm just racist. When did I debate him?
What show was it, Hate?
Oh,
Hippy Dippy
yes.
Round Table.
I absolutely remember that. That was over a year ago. But we were debating. I remember that with Lecture Fan, all these people.
Yeah.
I totally remember that. Yeah.
So, Nick is an anchor baby. Are you an anchor baby?
Define anchor baby. Is that when your parent moves here just to?
You know how your mother got pregnant over in Allah country?
No. My mom is white. She got pregnant in America.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, my parents are both born in America.
Oh, your father too?
Yeah, what do you mean Allah Akbar country? What do you mean? No, both of them were born here. My grandpa was born in Syria. And he moved here. He started a business in the 90s, and now he employs 25 families. 25 families depend on him for their livelihood. So when you're anti-immigration, those are the type of immigrants that you're talking about. He came here legally, but
So you're not an anchor baby?
no.
He's an anchor baby.
Okay.
And an anchor baby is when a woman gets pregnant in another country, and like a minute before the baby drop out the womb, she step across the border.
No, my mom is white. My mom was born here.
Why you look more white than you do Allah Akbar people?
Syrians are pretty white, dude.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, Syrians are white, and not only are Syrians white, but like my dad is pretty white. My mom is white. I mean, yes,
Oh.
Syrians aren't usually. What do you mean Allah Akbar people? That's wild.
That's what they say when they're about to chop your neck off. Allah Akbar.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining in. Happy Monday. Like and subscribe. Thank you, guys. Happy Monday.
No, there was a civil war that broke out like a decade ago, so I wasn't able to go. But Allah Akbar, I think generally means just glory to God. It doesn't. People say that normally.
But why do they say it when they cut your head off?
Because
why they glorify God for cutting your brains out?
it's messed up. I'm not a fan of like Islam broadly, but you have to understand Islam in America is a lot different. Islam in America is a lot more toothless than what you see in the Middle East. Like the Muslims in America are very nice, and so are they in the Middle East. But I'm just saying, you don't think so? Have you ever met a Muslim? They're the nicest people.
Yeah, I've met one.
What? Just one?
I've met more than one. I've interviewed them.
Do you like Muslims?
But yeah, I love the Muslims.
Are they too like?
But they don't. They hate the Christians and the Jews.
Yeah, I mean, not like Christians don't have a lot of hate in their heart too. I feel like a lot do.
You agree that they hate the Christians and the Jews?
do Muslims in general? No, I wouldn't categorize like that. My dad doesn't hate Christians or Jews, but are there Muslims in the Middle East that are anti-Semitic? Yeah, of course.
Do you believe that the Muslims think that the Christians and Jews are infidels and worthy of death? Do you agree with that?
My dad doesn't think that.
Do you agree with that?
Oh, no, I don't agree that that's true, no.
That the Christian Jews, you love the Jews?
Of course, yeah.
You love the whites?
Yeah, of course.
And what's wrong with the blacks?
You got me there. No, I love everyone, except for Trump.
And how can you love everyone but Trump? That doesn't make sense.
Right.
I was just sort of joking, but
Oh.
no, I tend to
You love
everyone.
Trump?
I love everybody,
I
man.
don't wish ill on him. I don't wish anything bad happened to him, but I don't love him.
And why don't you love Trump?
I'm just ideologically opposed to most things.
Why
he
can't
does.
you just oppose without hating him?
Hate him? I just
If you don't love him, you hate him.
I'm neutral.
That's the only thing that exists, love or hate.
Neutral. I'm neutral.
No neutral.
No neutral.
Just no middle ground. Either you love him or you hate him. And why do you hate him?
No problem, man. I know I said I'm gonna do 12 and 6, but I like, you know what? Fuck it, it's my show.
What, do you love him?
Just go ahead and go live when I want to go live.
I would never wish
It's for you
ill.
guys.
Sure, I hate Trump, and here's why.
Why can't you just disagree with his actions but not hate him?
Sure,
No,
fine,
I'm asking you, why can't you?
I can. I find
So do you love Trump?
I find him to be neutral.
Do you love Trump?
Trump as an orange person is neutral. His actions are negative.
Do you love him?
No.
You don't love Donald Trump?
No.
And so
Right.
why do you need to hate him in order to disagree?
It was a comedian said there's only one superior race, and he said it was NASCAR race. I'm like, this guy that was a funny joke.
I hate him.
I delivered it kind of wrong, but it was funny how he said it.
There's no neutral. Either you love or you hate. There's nothing.
NASCAR. That was funny.
No gray area. So why can't you love him and disagree?
Good morning, Eric.
You can, but because Donald
Good morning,
Trump's
Republic.
actions are
Good
so
morning,
severe,
everybody.
It's easy to hate him. Fine, I'll bite the bullet.
Thanks for
It's easy
joining
to hate
in.
him, and I hate him because of what he does. Can I go?
And so you hate him.
Sure.
And why can't you love him and disagree?
Because he's hard to love. He's a hard person to love.
Until the GOP is using Jesse, I don't think so.
He calls my side the enemy from within. He calls us gnats that need to be taken care of.
Nah, he
He
talks.
calls us gnats. Did you hear that?
Nuts.
No, gnats. Like
Gnats.
gnats, like the bug. Like
The little gnat thing.
yeah.
I haven't heard that word in
He
years.
called me a gnat. So he was talking to the U.S. military.
He told you that you were a gnat.
No, he called Democrats. He said
That-
Democrats are gnats that need to be
But he
taken
didn't
care
know
of.
you. Why do you think he was talking to you?
Because he hates Democrats.
Are you a Democrat?
Yeah.
You're a Democrat?
Yeah.
How does your mother feel that you're a liberal Democrat? 'Cause normally men are conservative.
My mom is fine with that. Yeah. So was my dad, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
When your dad let your mother rule, I'm not surprised.
That's not that true. Not really.
I'm not surprised. What is it like seeing your father being ruled by your mother?
My dad wasn't ruled by my mom. My dad has independence too. What do you mean ruled? What do you mean by ruled? You think my mom is like the queen of the house? Like,
What?
you think my mom is like the queen of the house, like ruling everyone? Or no? Like, what do you mean by ruled?
It sounds like your father obeyed your mother, but your mother does not obey him.
I think you're not used to hearing a relationship where both sides are actually equals. And
No such thing as equal.
there's no such thing as equal. My mom and my dad are actually equals, and that seems to blow your mind to such a degree that you think my mom rules the house. But really quickly, can I go back?
I only get like 224 subscribers. I need about
That's good for you.
500
right?
more subscribers.
Do you think,
So
do
I'm
you think
trying
I
my
should be
best to
outlawed by religion?
get it up there.
No, I don't think you
Okay,
should
so
be what you want to be.
I got like 180,000
Your
views.
father should have told you
I need the
that.
subscribers. I'm getting the
Well,
views.
my dad agrees too. Can I ask you, do you think Trump has hate in his heart?
No.
But he said at Charlie Kirk's funeral, he hates the other side.
Right, but not the way you think he meant.
What did he mean?
He fight against evil.
But then he said it, he doubled down when he was speaking to the military.
Hey, Cal, why you on my channel
He
then?
says, I hate my enemy. I hate the other side. So Trump hates the other side more than me.
Because he's fighting against evil. He doesn't hate it in the way you hate him. He understands that it's not you, but the evil that's in you.
Good morning,
And so
Lord.
he's fighting against that. What do you think about what's that black woman? Insane black woman. What's her name? What's her name? From Texas.
The Democratic Texas.
What do you
Black
think about
Jasmine.
Jasmine Crockett?
I love Jasmine Crockett.
You do?
Yeah.
Why you love Crockett?
I like Jasmine Crockett because she's a great communicator. She's a great orator for the Democratic Party, and she's powerful. She
Does she hate white people? She appears to hate white people.
No,
Are
she
you okay
doesn't.
with that?
She doesn't hate
That's
white
what my channel is about.
Everything.
No, she
My
doesn't.
YouTube channel is about
I think
common
one thing that
sense,
she said about white
keeping
people,
it,
she hates them.
and bringing it
White
back.
people,
Men should not be in women's bathrooms.
something like
What?
that.
She
I don't
never-
remember
what are you
that.
talking about here? You're just pulling stuff out of thin air.
Yeah, I
The
can't.
Democratic Party wouldn't
She
vote
doesn't
for
hate
that.
white people.
But let me
They want
ask
to kill the babies, kill the rapists. Don't kill the baby. Get the baby up for an adoption.
So you.
There's plenty of parents out here that want babies. They can't have
And
none.
what's your proof?
What is my proof that racism exists? I think racism exists both structurally in the system, but also individual racism.
Where's your proof that racism is?
I've heard friends in high school back in Indiana say racist things.
But what, like, what for example?
Back in high school in Indiana, a lot of the people that I grew up with used to talk about black communities.
They
in
definitely
very, very
hilarious, these
demeaning ways.
trolls.
Honestly, you're probably going to agree with what they would say.
It means I'm doing
They would
something
say that
right
Black
then.
Americans are lazy.
So the more trolls,
They
the
would
more I'm
say
doing
that
something right.
Black
So I
Americans
appreciate
need
it.
to stop sucking at welfare and get off their ass.
They do.
They would say that Black Americans need to be grateful.
So tell me some races they said. Though.
No, that
You're not telling me this.
saying that black
They're speaking the truth.
that saying that Black
You
Americans,
don't think black people need to get up off welfare and take care of themselves?
of course they do, but saying that in a vacuum, everyone needs to take care of
How about
themselves.
the
and get off
blacks?
welfare.
Though?
Black people, not more so than white people.
How about the blacks?
No, not more than white
Blacks
people.
don't need to take care of themselves.
They do, but not more so than white people.
Do black people need to get off welfare and take care of themselves?
Like I said, I'm trying to get my viewership up with the subscribers.
I think that everyone needs
Trying to get there.
take care of themselves. Your framing of it is boxing me in.
What do you
Sure.
mean?
Yes, black people need to get off welfare. So do
How's
white
that
people.
racist to say that?
No, because they're saying it in a vacuum. They're acting
What
as
that mean they're saying in the back?
they're acting as if black people are uniquely lazy and uniquely reliant on welfare. Welfare when red
Thanks,
states,
Dave.
you know that red states are more reliant on welfare.
Ain't no other
than blue
choice,
states.
man.
Who's red state? I
Red
don't know
I'm a
that.
grown man. I gotta handle my shit.
We
Gotta
talking
stay
about
on
the
it.
blacks, man.
Take care of my
Yeah, I'm talking
family. You're
about
right. I love my wife.
reliant on state. Red states take
What's
in
your
more
proof of
welfare.
racism?
My proof of racism is that as I was a kid, okay, a few things. If you want to go back to 2004, do you know the study where they tried to see if black names, like black sounding
Thanks for the likes. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it.
Easier or a harder way? It was way harder for people to get a job if they had a black sounding
Thanks,
name. Number
Cody.
two,
Appreciate it.
when I was
Yeah,
a
no
How's
problem,
that
man. I don't
racist?
mind
would
sharing.
not hire a black person with a black sound.
That is just by definition.
I'm here to learn.
racial
I'm
profiling.
here to listen.
You're just justifying racism.
No.
Here to
That's
understand.
by definition
The reason I
racial
wouldn't
profiling.
hire a black person with a black name because I already know they hate white people.
That's not true.
And there's going to be
You're
a
being,
problem on my job.
this is just insane.
How is that racism, though?
When my friends in high school
XX,
say
thanks for-
that black
thanks for
Americans
subscribing.
should be grateful that they came over here on ships as
Thank you,
slaves,
thank
is
you.
that racist?
You're not showing me proof of racism. I'm asking because of time.
No, you're just
What your
justifying
proof
racism.
that racism exists?
You're just justifying. The president of the United States said Obama wasn't born in America.
How's that racist?
He's picking out Obama and saying he was born in Kenya.
How's
You
that
just
racist?
question it. That's not being
Why
racist.
would
A
you
question
choose
is not being.
Obama?
How is that
Questions are not
What is
racist.
different about Obama?
He ran for president.
No, what's different about Obama in particular than any other president?
He ran for president.
There's one thing different about Obama. One thing different about Obama that's different.
Oh,
He's black.
he is a fallen messiah.
No, he's a black American. And what did Trump say about it?
But why is it racist to say that he was born in another country?
Because he profiled the one black president to pick on.
I don't know what that means or how's that racist. Even running for president, when you run for president,
Why didn't he say
you
it about
can't
Biden?
attack.
Why didn't he say it
How
about
is
Biden?
that racism?
Why didn't he say it about Biden or Bush or anyone else?
You're not answering that question.
Because he chose the black president to do it with.
Was he black?
Obama?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he was half black, right?
And did he run for
Yeah,
president?
yeah, yeah.
So why can't he say that then if he's running for president?
I mean, Trump can say it, but the problem is, even after the birth certificate was proven by the state of Hawaii, Donald Trump was doubling down on the lie that Obama wasn't born in America, and this wasn't based off
Well, why
evidence.
you have no proof of racism?
No, this wasn't based off
You
evidence.
haven't given me one iota of proof of racism yet. One more time, and then I have some other stuff and some calls I want to get to for
Yeah,
you.
so
Give me one proof of racism. You were
Trump,
born in Indiana?
yeah,
What part?
Northwest Indiana.
You ever gone to Gary?
Yeah, of course. I went to college in Gary for my first year or two.
In Gary?
And yeah,
Yeah,
Indiana.
facts over
University,
feelings,
Northwest
man.
Gary.
Do
you
your
were there.
research.
Yeah, okay. A messed up town, huh?
Gary is
I
not in
used to
great
live in
shape.
there.
Yeah, it's not in great shape.
And who messed it up?
The government.
No.
Yeah.
That's not true,
Government.
Republican. It's more research on that. That's not what
I used
happened.
to live there, and they had as long as they had a white mayor, it was beautiful.
You think this deal? Okay, how
They
did
had a white mayor, it was beautiful,
how
right?
black people?
And then they mayor, right? They elected a black mayor, and the very same next day, everything fell apart. The white people had to leave and everything because the blacks went out of control. And so, and then the steel mills started leaving and everything went.
You said Google it? All right.
Why do
I'm
you
gonna Google
think
it.
the blacks went out of control when they elected Richard Hatcher, the first black mayor?
From my
Why
understanding,
did the blacks go? I was there. Why did they go out of control?
from my understanding, the steel industry was like that. Leaving the flight of the steel industry was what really caused the downfall.
They made
of
the
the area.
black people go out of control.
I don't know anything about that.
They were violent. They attacked the white people and everything.
I don't know anything about that.
And I'm telling you, I was there.
You were there?
I had a white friend.
You were attacking white people?
Huh?
Were you attacking white people?
I said the black man.
Or do you see yourself as black?
No.
You're not black? What do you mean?
Do you see yourself as white?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, of course.
How do you feel about the attack of white people? White people are under genocide right now.
From who? Who's genociding white people?
The blacks and now the foreigners.
I thought most crime committed by black people is against other black people, not white
You
people.
know, and that's true. But they're beating up whites, robbing them, stealing from them.
I haven't seen that.
Right. Oh, did you see the young white girl that was stabbed to death on a train?
It was
out
awful.
of New York.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
What color was she?
She was the Ukrainian girl you're talking about?
Yeah. And what color was the man that was accused of killing her?
So you're going to take one crazy
What
awful
color
example.
was the man that
He was
was
a black man.
And have you seen white women and white men being beat down by the blacks?
You're taking cherry-picked examples. Do you think this
Have
happens
you
on the other
seen
side?
white
No, I haven't seen
people being
this.
beat down?
Have you seen this?
You haven't seen that?
Where are you hanging out? Where are you seeing this stuff?
Did you see that in Ohio, the black man and a white man and a white woman beat down in Ohio?
Did you see the guy
Did you see that?
who killed
You
20
didn't answer that
people and
question.
ate
Did
them?
you see that?
You're picking up
Did you
crazy.
see it?
No.
You didn't see the Ohio incident?
Which one? Say it again. Sorry.
The white man and the white woman were beat down by some blacks, according to a report in
No, that's
Ohio.
awful though. But listen, you're cherry picking examples. What if I was like, what about the one serial killer who abducted young girls, Ted Bundy? You can't paint every white person as Ted Bundy. You
Where's
can't paint
Ted
every
now?
white. What's up?
Where's Ted Bundy now?
He's dead. But what
I
about
rest my case.
what about Dylan Roof?
I
What
rest
about
my
all of these
case.
white people that killed 20 people at once?
So are
I
you
can
trying
say
to
that.
justify black killing white?
No, not at all.
Why are you coming up with those examples then?
Because you're cherry picking examples on your side to prove a point.
Do you support abortion?
Do I support abortion? Generally, I think that we should minimize the amount of abortions, but people should have the opportunity to if they need.
Do you support abortion?
You're not going to pin me down on this question. Do I support abortion? Yes, I love abortion.
Okay. You're drinking some coffee over there, right?
Yeah.
Is it black?
Yeah.
So you like coffee the same color you like your women?
Oh, yeah.
You like black women?
Yeah, definitely.
You date black women?
Do I date? I've never dated one, but yeah, sure. I would, of course.
But no wonder.
What?
No wonder.
No wonder what?
Amazing.
Amazing.
Does your parents know you like black women?
My dad doesn't. My mom does. My Olive Akbar dad doesn't know.
Why does your father know but your mother knows?
No, they both know. I'm okay with anyone. I'll date anyone.
You say your father. Does he know or does he know?
I was just joking. He neither of them have talked to me about my love for black women. I don't know.
Once you go black, you can't go back.
Is that what they say?
That's true. Let me go to Mimi out of California. Mimi, you are on the air. Is that your coffee?
Water.
Get your coffee. You can put it on there. That's punchy coffee you drink. I made that coffee.
You made this?
I sell it.
Oh,
That's punchy coffee. Go ahead, Mimi. Welcome to the show.
Hi, good morning, Jesse.
Hey, Mimi.
And I apologize. I didn't catch the name of the guest.
Adam.
Adam. Good morning, Adam.
good morning. Great to chat.
Yes, of course. I have a couple of questions. But I think the first one that I was going to ask is, you mentioned at the earlier top of the hour that there was a, oh my gosh, I hate that my mind goes blank. That the current administration is against free speech, so that there is kind of an undertone kind of questioning.
Good morning, Bugs. Happy Monday. Good morning. Thanks for joining in. Appreciate you guys for joining in. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the subscribe.
Call Mimi? On Bluetooth or something?
I heard what you were saying about free speech, but keep going from there.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Are you on a
I'm so sorry.
speaker or Bluetooth? Maybe?
No. My phone is just.
Hey, I googled information and it's not saying anything. It's saying some from Mother Jones.
Huh?
Is it an Obama phone?
Not an Obama phone.
Okay.
It's about this.
But okay, so
This only saying this ain't enough information. It's not even good enough.
It currently isn't its strength. It's in your eyes.
Some dude named, I guess somebody named Brown
What is cancel culture? Is that just
saying that he does. I don't know, man. It's not enough information.
Free speech and saying that it's okay if you can
Read the YouTube article. Okay, I'm reading the
Because I think
YouTube
that on
article.
the other side, on the right, we see. I mean, on the left, we see.
I mean, Yahoo. I don't trust Yahoo. Yahoo and bullshit too, but I'm gonna Google it.
It doesn't even matter their language or their speech. Just obliterate them, act as though they become invisible. What is the difference between the violation of free speech and cancel culture?
See, that's actually a really good question. I would say that cancel culture comes from cultural power on one side, and what we're seeing right now is the executive branch being weaponized to silence people. So just to back up, I'm against cancel culture. I thought that liberals took it too far when they were canceling everybody for everything. I think there are some cases where it's normal, but now that you see the culture shift towards the rights, you saw the same type of cancel culture where people were making jokes about Charlie Kirk. Some people got fired for really, really dumb reasons, just making jokes. But my problem isn't with the cultural change of cancel culture. That's a separate conversation. I see the Trump administration as weaponizing the executive branch to go after, let's say, universities that disagree with them, like universities in my home state of Illinois or universities in California, going after law firms that disagree with them, Act Blue, comedians that disagree with them. Donald Trump has tweeted Jimmy Kimmel's name dozens of times. Why is the president going after some random comedian? And then when that comedian gets taken off the air because of Brendan Carr, it kind of scares me. So there's a difference between the cultural power, the wielding of cultural power, versus actual institutional power to silence people.
But okay, so to your point, you're mentioning his tweet.
Thanks, Dave. Yeah, like and subscribe, you guys.
His executive powers or any of his positional powers to do anything.
He is, though.
You know, tweeting something. No. Tweeting something is part of that cultural exchange that you just mentioned.
Well, okay,
he didn't ever say anything. He didn't ever execute any of his powers to do it. You just mentioned how he tweeted something.
Listen, it's not a part
But everybody else, how other people respond, again, this is the problem with this.
No. Let me jump in. Let me jump in really quickly. What he did a few weeks ago was tweet out Pam Bondi's name. I don't know if you guys have seen this post. Jesse, have you seen this post? He said, Pam, I want you to target these three people. And he had three names on there. It was Adam Schiff, Letitia James, and James Comey. Right after,
I want you to target them.
He said, I want you to go after these people. Yes. So right after this happened,
he said, I want you to target them.
He said, he literally said, we need to speed up the process. And you want to know what happened? The federal prosecutor.
Can I hold you over? Are you able to stay a little bit longer?
Yeah.
I'm going to hold him over for at least another 15 minutes or so, all right? Mimi, can you hold on?
Sure.
All right, you need to fix your phone. Mimi, get rid of that Obama phone.
Okay, Jeff.
You can stay over for a minute.
Yeah.
And take some calls.
Yeah.
Okay. The hate news, not the fake news. 2 more hours to go. I'll be back in a moment. Amazing. Back in a moment. You know, Christmas is coming up. Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, all that coming up. I have some amazing books that were made for excellent gifts. I have the Antidote, Healing America from the Poison of Hate, Blame, and Victimhood. And then Rage, From Rage to Responsibility. Check it out. Scam, How the Black Leadership Exploits Black Americans. And last but not least, a little small pocket guide, the 7 guaranteed steps to spiritual, family, and financial success guide. Just a little thin piece of book, but it's so good. So check them out. You can go to rebuildingaman.com or call 800-411-BOND, 800-411-2663. And I can sign them if you order them that way. If you don't want me to sign them, no problem. You can order from Amazon.com, all right?
whole lot of mess going on in the world, such as, well, some mess is getting cleaned up too. And by the way, happy Diwali, or however it's pronounced. The lines are full, guys. This is the end of hour 1 of the Jason B. Peterson Show. It is Monday. It's Female Monday, the 20th of October, AD 2025. The lines are full. You can call in every so often just in case a line opens up. It is fake news, not fake news. And JLP will be right back to your calls, more super chats, and our great guest, Adam Mockler on YouTube. Make sure you check him out, follow him. No harassment. And what's that? He says you can harass him. It's fine. He's tough. But it is fake news, not fake news. And Commie Nonsense Network, CNN, reports that millions, more than 1 billion actually, Hindus, Sikhs, Jains, Jains, that one group, and Buddhists around the world today are celebrating Diwali, the Festival of Lights, nice, as also known as Deepavali, one of India's most cherished holidays, symbolizing the triumph of light over darkness and good over evil. Sweet. Our greatest president in charge, large and in charge, and the people are mad about it. They were honking right outside of Bond on Saturday afternoon, just before my debate. You guys catch my debate on Modern Day Debate. No King's protests. They call him King. Our greatest president, Donald J. Trump, swiped at Saturday's No Kings protests.
Good morning. Happy Monday. Thanks for joining in.
On Air Force One, that people who attended the rallies are not representative of the people of our country. Wow. Nearly 7 million people showed up for Saturday's rallies.
No problem, Dave.
The administration's policies, including more than 100,000 people in New York, according to organizers and officials. Along with larger events in major cities, small pockets of No Kings protesters cropped up along busy thoroughfares, that's streets and stuff like that, small town squares, municipal parks in red and blue states alike. Trump and J.D. Vance also posted AI-generated memes to social media depicting Trump wearing a crown appearing to mock the protesters. And did you hear about the robbery at the Louvre? Louvre. I think it's pronounced the Louvre. French police searching for 8 pieces of priceless jewelry following a daring daytime heist.
Yeah, they robbed with scooters.
That's France. On Sunday, early evidence suggests the thieves used an extendable ladder and other tools to break into a window off a balcony before stealing French crown jewels and other treasures from the Apollo Gallery. The heist carried out in 7 minutes as the museum was opening to the public at 9:30 a.m. local time. And 4 perps, appeared to have been involved in the theft, unarmed and fled on motorcycles. French President Emmanuel Macron.
Motorcycle scooters, either one, but they did say that, though. That's crazy how they did that.
Suspects. The Louvre houses world-famous artworks, including Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa. It has not been the target of a robbery or in more than a century, so said a local official. And the government is still shut down. It's brutal for some of those government workers, and it may be kind of brutal for the airports. A new week begins with no end.
They made it hard for us, for the ones who didn't take the COVID shot. I stepped down from my job. I was a security officer at Austin High School in Chicago for about 5 years. Kept on doing temperature checks, got to wear a mask, got to get the shot. I'm like, fuck that. I went back to being a barber cutting hair and did security other places at the time.
As the stalemate drags on, according to the
Chicago Public Schools, that's what I was working for. Chicago Public Schools years ago.
About 14
COVID, during that COVID.
With the 14,000.
It was a mess.
With Nuclear National Security Administration furlough notices. Nice. I'm James Hake. Now back to the JLP show. Hour 2.
You're pure blood, baby. Pure blood. No jab. If you got the jab, hey, no problem. You did your thing. That's your body, your choice. Good morning, Michael. Yep. Pat, yep. We all alive. Ozzy, yes, pure blood. Oh yeah, I got paid extra doing it. Doing that too. I got paid. I made a lot of money doing COVID.
Them with lies. We're also rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man.
You got COVID 3 times, man.
Welcome to the
Glad you're all right.
second hour of the show already.
Some people had COVID but no real symptoms.
888-773-773. 888.
My boys had it, but they was okay. They was still able to play and move around.
For now, hopefully tomorrow I'll have one. We have every way that you can watch and support the show listed on JesseLeePeterson.com/show.
That's so funny to COVID, silly.
And if you're running around, you're too busy to just sit and watch the show, you can park at. You know, you got to take your kids to a government socialist communist school, or you going to a Trump rally and support the king, or you whatever. Women who hate their children, don't want to stay home and raise their children. They gotta go to work because raising children.
Blessings. I'm glad everything's okay. Right? Like you said, the last one was hard, but I'm glad you made it through.
On your iPhone or iPad by calling the listen line on TalkStream Live at 6.
Yeah, the jab, the shot, it's COVID, and so they say they're supposed to stop transmission, but it's giving it.
0561541.
And CNN strongly with it. Rachel Maddow, she was strongly saying that, it doesn't spread if you get the shot. Man, you get the shot, it still spread. That's why do your own research, man. And watching these new outlets, they was cool back then. Now they terrible.
Bond JLP Cash App. It's Monday. Rainy days and Mondays always build me up. But also, every Monday is Female Monday. All my life, I had to fight my dad, my uncles, my cousin.
I like to make men uncomfortable. All my life I had to fight. Some of us believe that women are getting paid less than men.
I probably say I'm a feminist. Thank you.
I bet you would.
People are told they want to be home with those babies. We've been lied to for so long.
So I'm holding over
Good morning, Jimmy.
Mark Galler, and he is a political commentator and the host of.
I don't know who you are, but guess I'm a PJ Gabber show. Okay, but thank you. Thanks for joining in. Like and subscribe.
On the Midas Touch Network.
First, Midas Touch.
Midas Touch Network. Do you have a website, anything you want to give out?
YouTube.com/Adam Mockler.
Adam, do you believe men should play in women's sport?
No, probably not.
And why not?
Should men play in women's sports? Men have a lot of biological advantages over women.
Thanks for the likes. Thanks for subscribing. Good morning. Happy Monday.
Women play in men's sport? No, and why not?
Because the biological advantages that men have will make it unfair.
Okay, nice.
Okay, you're making some sense here.
Abortion.
Yeah, sure.
So why do you support women killing babies in the womb?
I reject that frame.
Right, Dave. This is amazing. Like I said, once again, I'm getting these people trolling on my channel. I appreciate it. That means I'm doing something right.
And so why do you support women killing the baby? Would you want your wife, if you're married, I hate doing it.
NPCs.
Let's say you got married. Would you want your wife killing your baby in her womb just because she decided, I don't want a baby?
I think most abortions don't happen in married couples. I think that...
No, that's not the question.
So if my wife.
Oh, thanks, Cody, man. Appreciate it.
Yes.
If the wife wanted to kill your
It's
baby in the womb,
It's her body.
would you
Thanks,
be
Pat.
okay with that?
It's her body. So yes.
I'm a laid back guy, man.
Yeah.
How
And she's not killing the baby.
did she make the body?
I'm a family man.
No, it's who's
How
who else?
how is it her body?
Is
She didn't create the body.
Do you have a wife?
Just showing you guys what I watch every now and then.
Did she create the body?
No.
How's it hers then?
Because she has is your body yours?
How is it hers?
Is your body
You're
yours?
not answering the question.
Because she has autonomy over her body. My body is mine, and your body is yours.
How is it hers if she didn't create it?
Wait, so with the baby that she literally created, isn't hers either?
How did she create the baby?
The baby isn't her.
Did
She's
she
creating it
create the baby?
Yes.
How?
through biology.
How?
I don't know the exact mechanisms, but through
How
biology.
did she create the baby?
With a man.
How did she create the baby?
Through sex with a man.
You're not telling me how she created it.
Through
All
biological
she did was
mechanisms.
lay down and the man put the bread in the oven. She had nothing to do with
So who created it?
God.
You think God created the baby?
Who did it then, if not God?
Do you think the man had anything to
Who
do with it?
did it if it
Thanks for the
wasn't
likes.
God?
Thanks for subscribing, you guys.
Biological
Appreciate it.
process in
Thank
play. An
you.
egg is fertilized after a guy. Like, it's just, there's biological.
Good morning, Kat.
If it
Thanks for
wasn't
joining
God.
in.
Science.
Who?
Science.
So science made it possible for women to have babies.
Yes, you say it like it's absurd, but it's true. You say it like it's absurd, but it's so true.
I want to
No
go
problem,
back to
Cody.
the call.
I'm here to learn too and be educated from you guys.
You can laugh at all.
We all one race. We all here together, man.
So
We all here to live and die.
everybody.
At least while we're here, love each other and learn from each other and spread
You say it like it's absurd,
good
but it's
information,
true. Your mother created
aka
you.
the gospel. Good news.
In her stomach, yes.
How did the mother create her own body?
Through having sex with a man, your egg gets fertilized, and then you have 9 months of. So wait, I
How
have a
did
question.
the woman create her body?
If
Thank
God
you, Black.
just randomly,
Thank you,
I'm gonna answer. If
Cat
God
Black.
just placed a baby in a
Thank you.
stomach, why do we go through 9 months of pregnancy until a fully developed fetus emerges? Like, why isn't the fetus just placed there full? You know that there's a scientific process to place
How
out.
did the woman create her body?
God, is that what you want to hear?
No, I want to hear. You said she did it. It's her body. How did she create it? Show me the steps of creating a
Yeah, I
body.
got 4
You don't
boys,
have to
Dave.
create something for it to be yours.
How
number
is
one.
that?
Because
You're not
Did you
telling
create
me
that-
how the woman
did you create
created.
that laptop?
How did the woman create her body?
Did you create that laptop?
How did the woman create her body?
You didn't create that, but it's yours.
You're not telling me how she did it.
How she
You
created
said
her
it's
own
her
body.
body.
I never said she created her body
But how's it her own then?
because everyone has bodily autonomy.
How's it her own?
Right, Kat. Just be getting them.
Everyone has
We be getting
I
them.
never said she created it.
All you doing is asking
Jesse,
good questions.
If I went over there and I put my hands on you in a weird way, would you be like, "Stop! This is my body. You should not be touching me.
No. I'll be like,
This is God's body."
I go black on you. So listen, I have
No, I'm not a-
things that
I'm not a
Jasmine
singer.
Crooked said,
Okay.
and Jasmine Crooked admitted that she's tired of the
My favorite song would be "Behold the Lamb" by
over
Tamara
the
Mann.
guy, which she said comes from mediocre white boys. Is that racism?
Wait. So you're gonna say
Is that racism?
no?
That's not racism.
No.
So if
Thanks
a
for subscribing.
white
Thank you,
lady
guys.
said
Appreciate
that
it.
About the blacks, would that be racism?
No. Not inherently.
That would be racist if a white lady said it.
Saying that people are mediocre.
No, saying that
Here's my problem.
she said that she's tired of white tears about DEI.
You probably shouldn't inject race into
Which
things.
she said comes from mediocre white
Yeah,
boys.
Jasmine Crockett. Yeah, man. She a cosplay,
That's not
man.
racist.
She shouldn't inject race into
Is that
things.
racist?
No, it's not racism.
If a white lady said that about black,
Thank you guys, man. You guys bringing the subscribers up. Thank you guys. Appreciate it,
would that
man.
be racist?
Not inherently.
Would that be racist?
No.
Yes or
Not inherently, no.
Thank
would
you,
that
thank
be
you.
racist?
No.
Okay.
Wait, can I say
Thank
though?
you.
Can I say, you say that Jasmine Crockett hates all white people, but you have to find these random quotes. But when Donald Trump literally says himself, "I hate all Democrats," that's not enough for you, for him to hate all Democrats? Like, you're grasping at straws to try to say that Jasmine Crockett hates all white people. Literally grasping at straws.
Yeah, you're right, Cody.
With
Yep.
his own lips that he hates all Democrats. You think he hates all Democrats?
No.
You
There's
think
good
Jasmine
music
Crockett
out
hates all
there.
white people?
Yes.
So what's happening here?
We call it Jasmine Cookie. Crazy.
Okay.
So I want to go back to Mimi. All right. Some calls here.
Thanks, Bruce. Right, you guys. About 45 of you guys watching. They get 45 likes, 45 subscribers. Appreciate it.
My phone, I have fixed it just for the
you sound clear and good. Thank you.
Can I respond to what we were talking about before?
Yes.
Mimi, I really apologize to cut you off. There was something I was trying to say, and then I want to hear what you have to say as well. We went to commercial break last time. So
Yeah, my channel, I'm just showing you guys what's going on. I'm not here to ask for no money, no donations. I'm just showing you guys and sharing with you guys what's going on.
James Comey and then Adam Schiff. Within weeks, a federal prosecutor resigned.
I know that happens with YouTube, but I'm just chilling, man. I ain't trying to do all that with this stuff. I'm just trying to show you guys what's going on. I'm a humble guy, laid back.
So you were trying to say that Donald Trump isn't actually directing people to do things.
Thanks, Pat.
For the first time in American history, we have a president directing his attorney general on social media to go after people. Biden never did that to Merrick Garland.
Yeah, but you know what? It's interesting that you say that because possibly, is it possible that if he's saying that you need to take a look at these people, you need to take a look at their behaviors and their actions, is that wrong?
And see how much time I'm bringing people in from what? Tennessee? Yes, I had somebody from Canada on the show, in the chat, I should say. I appreciate that.
Are making out in public. Because I'll be honest with you, as a political commentator, you and I both know that in politics, everything is closed.
Thanks, Bruce.
A closed door, and we as the American people have no idea as to what is going on. Do you think that just because he posted that on Truth Social, that there aren't hundreds of politicians that aren't using their power to push a button, and then all of a sudden all kinds of things are happening?
No.
That would be, being that you're a political commentator, that would be very irresponsible.
I'm not denying that corruption does happen, but
let's see. Let me go to the earnings. I'm going to YouTube earnings and see. I can show you.
Okay, but what Donald Trump is doing is by definition unprecedented. You said, is it really that bad for the president to be posting this stuff? Yes, there's supposed to be a separation between the executive, or the presidency, and the Department of Justice or the Attorney General. Merrick Garland was never directed by President
Thanks,
Biden.
Scott. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Appreciate it.
Is putting his thumb on the
I'm
scale.
gonna keep on bringing you guys good content. I promise.
And just to add insult to injury, this indictment was 4 or 5 days before the statute of limitations was up, meaning Trump and his team saw, hey, the statute of limitations is right about to be up. We have to put our thumb on the scale and force the Eastern District of Virginia to prosecute our political opponents. That never happened under Biden, and that is not what America's about. It's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, not the president calls you guilty until you...
So you can see, but this is how it works.
You know?
Forgive me for blocking the
I
stream.
think there's a lot of assumptions there that you're making. There's a lot of jumps that you're making in terms of what was done and what wasn't done.
You said it.
What was said and what was said and wasn't said because you got opposed. There's a lot of assumptions, but I get it.
So it's a journey with this, man. Ain't no just turning video on. You gotta
No, I'm not running wild.
keep posting.
I meant to send that as a DM to Pam Bondi. They literally said we meant to send this as a DM. We meant to
Most of all,
Pam
subscriers
Bondi
gotta get up. My subscribers gotta get up.
That I'm missing here.
I think that for you to say that, again, that he is going into their office and saying, you absolutely have to do this. If he
Tennessee is beautiful.
To start looking at things, he absolutely in his power should. And if it's unprecedented, shame on all of those
I live in Rockford.
that haven't done it.
You're
So
saying
it's interesting.
I was born and raised in Chicago. I'm 42, be 43 November the 10th.
Possibly,
But I live in Rockford now for 2 years, me and my wife.
a point about what he's doing as unprecedented. But if you care,
What I do for a living right now, I'm a warehouse worker right now in Rockford.
what you do,
Work 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and get 4 days off.
you have to look out for things.
Wasn't no plan to leave in Chicago, but
it's not just that it's unprecedented.
I'm glad I did, me and the wife.
The point
The
of
landlord was
presidency
tripping.
is to have checks and balances on you, so you can't.
So we was in Chicago paying all that high rent for a one-bedroom apartment. Left there, moved to Rockford, and got us a 2-bedroom house.
Direct his attorney general to go after the Tea Party.
Most of the jobs in Rockford are mostly warehouse jobs,
Obama did.
unless you're a farmer.
Obama did not go after the Tea
Did he
Party.
direct his attorney general?
You're not answering the question.
I'm asking you one that is more
Is it
relevant.
un-American? Was it un-American for Obama to
Yeah, one thing about Rockford, they definitely hiring.
What?
I reject.
They just
Obama did weaponized
cheaper.
the Department of Justice against the.
cheaper, laid back.
Did Obama
About what,
ask
maybe
him-
100,000 people compared to Chicago, 3 million.
Was it un-American for Obama to go after the Tea
It's a big
Party?
difference.
I'm not going to be boxed into this framing when I'm making a point that is very valid.
What does that mean, framing?
Because you're framing the question in such a way that's
No, I'm just
loaded.
asking the question.
Okay, Bruce. Okay.
It's like
Was it
do the cops
un-American for the fallen Messiah to go after the Tea
do the
Party?
cops know you beat your wife?
You didn't answer
Do
that
the
question.
cops know you beat your wife?
Was
What
it
the-
un-American for Obama to go after Dinesh D'Souza?
Do the cops know that you beat
Was
your
it
wife?
un-American for Obama
See,
to
but
go
Adam,
Do you see how my frame?
interesting.
No, do you see how my framing presupposes that you've done bad things? My framing presupposes that you've done bad things.
Because I think, Adam, I get it.
Thanks you guys for joining in. Like and subscribe. Appreciate it.
Have a way of, being able to explain certain factions of the English language that asks the question, and then you call it something so that you don't have to.
Thanks, Steve, for joining in. Appreciate
It's
it.
interesting because what you don't realize is that a lot of the stuff that that the left is leaning on has nothing to do with
Wow, that's
that.
small.
And
25,000.
let's face
Wow.
it, it has a lot to do with everybody's feelings.
Where did I lie? What's one
And
factual
I
thing I
think
said?
because you don't like the question, so now you're going to use the word framing.
No, he's loading the question. He's loading the question.
It's
Okay,
interesting.
I'm not
You
loading
guys
the
have all
question.
these-
Listen, you're black. I don't know how to load a question, man.
You have all these arsenals,
Jesse
and
silly.
then you say you don't weaponize anything. You say that the right is weaponizing everything, but you have this whole arsenal, but you don't call it arsenal. You're like, those are bullets, those are marshmallows. And it's like, stop it.
never
Stop it.
under Biden or Obama did they direct their attorney general to do this. And you
I'm also on iHeartRadio as well.
justified it. You said you wish more
No,
presidents had
but
gone after their
unprecedented
opponents.
is not a bad thing.
It is when you're
saying unprecedented. No, it's
he's
not.
turning our country into an
Unprecedented has never been
authoritarian
done.
regime.
I'm on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Applecast.
Right here. Well,
I am so sorry.
No, I've
no.
I do YouTube shorts.
It's just that I'm looking at the clock here.
Okay, let me just say this. There was two other questions that I wanted to ask, and I'll say them really quickly.
Okay.
Really quickly, you mentioned
Thanks for the likes. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you guys.
with Obama and the fact, his citizenship. Now, I would ask, are you a racist? There's no attack in this. It's just a question. But are you a racist? Because when you brought up the unemployment rate, the one thing you brought up was the black employment rate.
Right.
So it's interesting that everyone always wants to use blacks as their weapon against.
Yep, got time to spend more time on kids. You're right.
And then say that they're not racist.
Yeah, my kid in Chicago, so I gotta go back and forth from Rockford to Chicago to see him.
Love America.
It's all good.
Because this is your nation.
About an hour and a half drive going back and forth.
You love America.
Yes.
There's actually no other question behind it. That was just the question. Do you love
Okay,
America?
Of course
So
I
that's all I got.
Her first question, why do white people always use the blacks when they want to bring up unemployment? Why the black?
You were claiming that
No,
immigrants
she asked you a
displaced.
question.
You were claiming that immigrants displaced black workers, so I was responding with a stat on black unemployment. We were talking about immigration, and you were saying that black workers were being displaced. This was all in the context of the conversation. Didn't you say that earlier? Yeah, I mean, it's a common
But
point.
you
So.
don't care that the illegal are taking the blacks' job.
No, I deny that it's happening.
But why would you deny it?
Because black unemployment is up and
But
deportation
got
is
the
up.
freeway? Oh, wow.
Illegal went back home.
They are going back home, but it's still up.
Would there be more job?
Donald Trump has deported 2 million people, and black unemployment is still up.
People want to know, are you racist?
No, I'm not a racist.
And why you say you're not?
Because I love everyone.
You love Donald Trump.
Everyone except for Donald Trump.
You love Netanyahu.
Everyone except for Netanyahu.
You love Putin.
No.
So you don't love anyone.
Well, but let's ask a real question. Do you love black people?
Yes.
I-90,
You
okay.
are willing to love black
I-80,
people,
okay.
but you don't love Trump. But, which is fine, you don't have to. But what's interesting is that if you love black people, when are you going to start telling the truth as an American citizen? Because here's the thing. Making everything sound pretty doesn't love people. You don't love
Definitely
black
priceless.
people. I mean, I don't know you, but I don't think that you love black people. I think that it feels
Yeah, I was a foster kid. My mom and dad,
Jesse Peterson loves black people?
yeah, they both passed away.
Do you think Jesse Lee Peterson loves
Answer her
black people?
question first.
What was your question?
Do you love black people?
Yes, of course.
Then why do you
Okay.
use them to
I was a foster kid. My mom had 7 kids, and
What are you talking about? You're the
we got split up a little bit. We got back together years later, but by that time it was too late. My mom passed away,
Meaning they're being fired.
You said they won't work.
and my dad moved to Texas, so things kind of changed. So I never got a chance to meet him. Or my grandparents on my
Illegal
father's side.
being deported isn't increasing openings in the labor market. your claim is that deportations will help Black Americans.
And you're saying that it won't.
And I'm saying that deportations are already happening and Black Americans
So
are still
good. I got God in my
suffering.
life,
That's
man.
not me saying
Thanks,
that Black
Pat.
people won't work. And if you want to say that anybody here doesn't love Black Americans, I think that
Yeah, I
it's
use
the
my
way Jesse
past to make me a
Peters
better
does. Do you
person, a
think you're
stronger
Black?
person, to educate
You
other
don't think
people.
you're
I don't
Black?
mind sharing my story.
Okay, do you think
Why should I think about that?
because you're running a show that's based on a lot of race
Why
issues
should I
and you
think
seem to
about
be
that?
blind to your own race?
Why should I think about that?
Why should you think about? I mean, you should keep
No,
in
why
mind.
should I think about that?
You shouldn't, but you should keep in mind
So
your
why?
race
Why?
because you talk about a lot of racial issues on the
Well,
show.
why should I keep it in mind though?
I'm just saying you talk about a
Why
lot of
should I
racial
keep it in
issues on the
mind?
show because it's important. It's an important
Why?
context because you talk about
Why
Black
is color
Americans.
important at all?
I'm not saying it's important. The way that you talk about Black Americans and your skin color
Okay,
is
I gotta
relevant.
say the next call. My producer told me to move it. And Mimi, thank you so much.
Yes, it was a pleasure. Nice to meet you, Adam. Thank you for the discussion.
Thank you, Mimi.
Okay, amazing.
Amazing.
And how do you feel about the?
It's all good, Mike, man. I don't talk that much.
War ended.
It hasn't ended.
Palestinian war.
It's for the chat anyway.
It hasn't ended.
They're already fighting again.
Who?
Israel just shot over the border and Hamas is killing dissidents in Gaza.
Who's fighting?
Israel already shot rockets over the border and Hamas is killing pro-Israel dissidents in their country. Hamas is not disarming.
Should they end the war there?
Of course.
Okay. Amazing. And would you ever obey a woman?
Yeah. I mean, obey a woman?
Yeah.
Sure.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I am. It's my channel. I'm gonna keep doing what I want. I love the
In what
trolls.
context? Like if a woman is telling me to do something and it benefits me, would I obey a woman? I don't really obey anyone, but I can see a context where I would.
And so when Obama targeted the Tea Party, was that wrong?
When you beat your wife, was that wrong?
I'm asking you, when Obama targeted the Tea Party, was that wrong?
If he did, then yes.
I'm sorry?
If he did, then yes, it was wrong.
It was wrong?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can I explain something really quickly?
What?
You know how when I ask you a question and I'm like, do the cops know that you beat your wife? In that question, I'm already assuming that you did something wrong and beat your wife. You get how I'm like assuming something in the question?
But I'm not assuming Obama targeted the Tea Party.
But when you ask your questions sometimes, you load them with assumptions.
I don't know them.
And then you're asking for a yes
You
or no.
mentioned the black thing, right? I'm black at the Ace of Spades, right? And black people speak differently than the whites.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Amazing. Man, there's so much going on right now. Hold on a minute. I'm getting a lot of everything.
Right, Dave. Good one. Yep. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for subscribing.
Okay, I'm trying to get to the callers that are for you. Okay, let me go to Tiffany out of Virginia. Tiffany, you're on with Adam.
Good morning, Jesse. Good morning, Adam. How are you?
Good morning. Thanks
Good
for
morning,
calling.
Tiffany.
I'm so excited. I turned in this morning like I always do, and I saw Adam. I saw you on something I cannot remember. You had dated someone, and then you came up on my timeline, and I was about to send you a message because I said, this guy needs a lesson. And then I saw you this morning. I said, I have to talk to you. So first off, I want to say I commend you for your attention to politics and your interest in it at a young age. That's very important. However, you are, how old are you, sir?
23.
23. Okay. I have forgotten more than you have ever learned.
Okay.
Jesse has forgotten more than I've ever
I'm
learned.
sure he has.
So I feel like you are too young. Like you were born after 2000. So it's a lot of stuff that you don't understand and your generation doesn't understand. And you guys are going off emotions. And in my opinion,
Good morning. Thanks for joining in. Good morning. Thanks for joining in.
You guys, your generation is tearing down decades of progress that people like Jesse and a lot of our black people, or a lot of just people in general, have moved. Like I grew up in the 80s and 90s. We did not have this kind of division. It was not this kind of hate. It's something is wrong where you guys are. Y'all don't know where to put your anger. You guys are so privileged that you don't even realize you're privileged. the liberal people.
White. You have white privilege.
Yeah.
You have white privilege.
Yeah.
But you have Allah Akbar.
Can I respond to what she just said?
Yeah.
Can I respond now? Were you done talking?
It was, I have wrote it down. I just wanted to get out, like, I don't know a lot about you, but from what I've seen so far, it just seems like you have a lack of understanding of stuff only because of your age. And so you're looking at things from a perspective that's not.
Well, I want to respond.
True.
So
Okay.
you said that my generation is tearing down decades of progress, but I reject that framing as well because I'm 23 years old.
What's the framing?
Let me just respond.
I understand, Jesse. I understand what he's saying. He's using words of philosophy for argument, and
No.
I know what he means.
Let me just say.
Hold on, let him respond because of time.
I just want to get a good response in here.
Hold on, Tiffany, let him respond because of time.
You tried to say, you tried to claim that my generation is tearing down decades of progress, but I reject that entirely. I'm 23 years old, and the system has been failing Americans for longer than I have been alive. My generation is trying to help, and if you want to talk about division, when I was 11 years old in 2013, I saw the President of the United States claiming Obama wasn't born in America, making up nicknames for the other side, chanting, "Lock her up." There is nothing like that that's been seen in American politics before, so you can't blame my generation for reversing progress when my generation grew up watching the President of the United States normalizing the type of vitriol and hatred that we see on a daily basis. I don't know how you can blame. You're blaming people that are 19 to 25 years old for things that Trump has done.
That is my point exactly. Because you grew up after 2000, you didn't grow up watching Donald Trump. You didn't grow up seeing that.
I did. I watched him in my formative years.
I'm sorry. Let me finish. This is my point exactly. Your generation is so sensitive and takes things out of context. And then when you do that, you make emotional feelings about it, then exaggerate it, or something that he didn't even mean in the first place. So when we hear Donald Trump say stuff, we know Donald Trump.
Do you think Obama was born in America?
Wait.
Was Obama born in America?
Let me land my plane. Hold on. I grew up watching Donald Trump. He used to be the biggest celebrity ever. Everybody wanted to see him. He helped Black people. He helped Jesse Jackson in the Rainbow Coalition. He was nominated by the NAACP. So I don't understand how, for one, you guys.
Thanks for joining in. Like and subscribe. Thanks for joining in. Thank you.
Y'all don't even know what a Nazi is because, like, I don't even want to go there.
I never called Trump a Nazi. I've never called.
Hold on. I'm just talking about your side.
Hold on, Tiffany. Tiffany.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Calm down. What the?
You're saying that I'm emotional? I'm sensitive and emotional?
Tiffany, calm down.
She's a woman.
I'm
That's
the
why.
emotional one here. Okay.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Hey, your phone sound weird. Hold on. Do you love Steve?
Yes, it is.
No.
You don't love Steve Miller either?
No, I hate him.
You do?
Yeah.
Did you tweet out, and I don't know, I'm only asking because someone just told me, right? I didn't even know it. I don't know.
Good morning, Andrea.
Did you tweet
Good morning.
out?
Thanks for joining in.
Anyone supporting Stephen Miller should be taken
No.
out, back,
No.
and put down?
No.
You didn't tweet that out?
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay. That's your tweet right there?
Click on it.
Is this are they slandering you here? We just wanted to clear that up.
Right.
No.
This looks like a screenshot, but
Yeah.
I couldn't find that on your account. I
No,
want
it's
to
not
make
on
that
mine.
clear.
Yeah.
Right on, okay. Right, but you love Stephen?
No.
You
Good
don't
morning,
love Stephen
Rube.
Miller, you don't love Trump?
No.
You love Obama?
Sure.
You love Joe Biden?
Yeah.
Joe Biden, you can't hide.
Sleepy Joe.
Wait, can I respond to the caller one more time?
Yes.
One more thing. You were claiming that we are taking back decades of progress that Jesse Lee Peterson has made. Jesse Lee Peterson, I don't think you're about progress. You're about conservatism, right?
No,
You're about progress?
no,
In what direction?
that's it, no.
Wait, are you for progress or conservatism?
Neither.
Oh, what are you for?
Nothing.
Okay.
Amazing.
When I said, are you still there, Helen?
Yeah.
Okay, when I was saying the progress, I was meaning like, when I hear your side and your generation,
Hold on, Tiffany.
Okay.
Don't hang up. Hold on.
All right.
Let me I'm holding you a little bit longer. Because I have super chat and more calls for you. What a mess. What a mess. Back in a moment. counseling service. And I have to admit, thanks to God, it is the best counseling service on this side of heaven. I counsel with men and women, families, individuals around the world.
Using Cash App. I got Cash App too, but I don't know.
They're miserable. They have rough lives. They're depressed, suicidal, young and old, of all races. I understand. I know why, and I do understand it. Because exactly what's happening in me is happening with everybody outside.
Well, no problem, man. I'm not going to just talk behind the scenes.
With those who really,
I don't mind showing my face.
Understand, they will come in just like that. Out of one counseling session. If you need counseling, you can go to rebuildingtheman.com or call 800-411-2663. 800-411-BOND. Best counseling service on this side of heaven.
Mike, I'm a sellout. I don't know you. You don't know me. I'm a sellout. Thanks for joining. Like and subscribe. Good one, Dave. How you guys come on people's channel and be dissing people? The lefties, these liberals, they funny.
Okay, folks, welcome back. 888-7753-773.
Okay, Kat, thanks for joining. Appreciate it.
77, Jesse. So everybody just check
Hold the line. I will. Definitely will. Appreciate it, man.
Calm down.
Thank you so much.
We're going to try to get to your super chats for my guys as well as your phone calls. And I will hold them over just a little longer to the top. Can you stay to the top of this hour? That's it.
Chilling, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, enjoying it.
And so we're going to get to your calls and super chats, all right? Don't forget to like this video. Like it. And also support us on social media. We are on Jesse Lee Peterson on Instagram. JLP Talk.
Yeah, you definitely voted for Kamal.
Rumble.com/Jesse Lee Peterson. Cozy.tv/JLP. And Kick.com.
Yeah, less government the better, man. Less federal agent, IRS, all the BS.
All right, the hate report is coming up at 9. E. White, the guy with the good hair.
I mean, right now, the lockdown going on. It's not affecting me.
Report at 9 a.m. And right after the hate report,
I'm pretty sure not affecting you guys.
Baby and the American anchor baby is on fire. Energy.
Pro-democracy. It's a constitutional republic.
White Hope, he's the only one with this type of energy. Give it to him by God. The American anchor baby, 11-1. Let me ask you, Adam. Is there one thing that Donald Trump is doing for America and you appreciate it?
There's a few things.
Like
Sure.
what?
Okay,
I think
okay.
that Operation Warp Speed was really good during his first term when he allowed the vaccines to be created and he took the vaccine. I think that throughout his second term, the big beautiful bill that he passed has some facets that actually are good and that were just status quo things from the Biden era from his first term.
Right.
But I think overall it's a net negative. But yeah, there are parts of the big beautiful bill that I could praise, right?
Do you think that we should pay free education and medical health insurance for illegal aliens?
No, not free everything, but I think that if
How about health insurance?
if it's an emergency, yeah.
Should we pay health insurance for illegal aliens?
Unburdened.
Insurance, no, but an emergency, yes.
Should we pay medical bills for illegal aliens?
Emergency, yes.
For illegal aliens?
Yes. You want to know why?
So if someone broke into your home illegally and they got sick, you would pay for their medical
This is the problem here.
Would you pay for their medical
No,
coverage?
but this is the
And why not?
this is the problem.
Why not?
Well, let me
No, answer
describe.
that. Why you wouldn't pay for the illegal that broke into your home?
Because my home is in a hospital.
But no, why would you pay for the illegal that broke into your home?
My home is in a hospital.
Is your country a hospital?
No,
So why would we want to pay for your country?
because we're talking about hospitals in particular.
No,
Can I just,
no.
can I
I'm
just
talking
explain?
about illegal
I know.
and free medical coverage.
When an illegal immigrant goes to a hospital with an emergency,
I know they get free health care.
and listen,
That should not happen.
let me respond. When they go to a hospital with an emergency and they get treated, that's because Medicaid covers it. Now, if Medicaid did not cover it, those costs would be passed off to the doctors in the hospital, meaning those costs would be passed. Let me finish. Let me finish. I'm trying to make a point. If Medicaid didn't cover illegal aliens in hospitals, that exact cost would be passed down to consumers. We pass down to us next time we go to the hospital. So Medicaid actually lowers the cost in hospitals because
the point is we shouldn't pay for illegal aliens at all.
Should they be down on the street?
Yeah.
Okay. That's one position to
We
take.
didn't tell them to come here, right?
No.
Okay. I rest my case.
Okay.
So let me ask, should Trump gather the illegal aliens from schools and churches and homes and Walmart?
It's all good, MAGA, baby. MAGA.
Because I think that from schools in particular, those are likely going to be children who are not committing crimes. They are going to grow up and be productive members of society, which are net tax raisers,
Why should they
net
send
revenue
those
raisers.
children back to their own home?
Because these children are going to be productive parts of America.
But we don't need them to be productive.
We do. Unemployment is going up. We need more labor right now, very clearly. Yeah. Is unemployment up or down?
So they should not gather illegal alien
Is
children.
unemployment up or down? So Trump
Should they
in office.
gather illegal alien children?
Is unemployment up or down?
You're not answering that question.
Should they gather illegal children? No.
Right. Why not?
Because they're not dangerous and they help the country long term.
They're illegals or they're criminals.
But our system,
They're criminals.
our system is investing in them
What?
via schools, and we want to reap the benefits long
Why not
term.
invest in them, which is proper, which is the right thing, to invest in American citizens, legal citizens, or illegal aliens, which is right.
Citizens.
I rest my case. Tiffany, finish your point for Adam, and then I gotta run.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound like I was, attitude. But anyway, to your point, Adam, in response to you not seeing things like our generation, is the point that I'm trying to make. You have anger and frustration and attitude to something that doesn't really exist because you are looking at it in the wrong lens. You guys, this generation and a lot of people have the wrong lens on it, especially when it comes to
GH,
the
good morning.
president. Because you guys look at a president as, George Bush,
Get right to your point because I really have to go.
You can't look at President Trump as a presidential. He just happened to be the president. You have to see what he says and his context of his personality. So anyway, that's what's the point that I was trying to make. Because you said a president didn't do this, and I'm like, you didn't grow up.
Bobby, good morning.
Doing
Good
what
morning.
he was doing. So for Trump to do
Great rising. Yep. Thanks for joining in. Like and subscribe.
It doesn't even blink an eye to us because we saw this stuff growing up. And then also, you guys are just fighting around.
I got it.
I want to ask a question.
Okay.
Jesse,
Okay.
do you think the caller Tiffany should be able to have a job in America?
Is she a citizen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you think women should be able to have a job?
Not if they're married with children.
Tiffany, do you have children? Sorry, you don't have to say it.
Yes, I have children.
So do you think that Tiffany should be able to hold a job?
Not when they're married and have children.
Okay, so Tiffany, Jesse Lee Peterson doesn't think you should hold a job.
Not when, especially when you have young children. I think that it should go back this way. Because that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Welcome to America, buddy.
It's 2025. Welcome to Saudi Arabia. Women aren't allowed to work in Saudi Arabia.
Hold on.
Listen, Adam.
You want to be
The generation that I grew up in, like you guys after 2000, you guys are a new breed. You guys don't understand how things work. When we grew up, we didn't have daycares and stuff. We had aunties, cousins, aunts, grandmas, everybody for the community, and the mothers didn't work. My grandmother was the only woman in my family of 9 kids that worked. The only woman because she wanted to. She was a nurse. Everybody else was a stay-at-home mom.
My problem is that
you know what I mean? So, but it's not saying that we don't want to or we shouldn't. If we want to or we have to, that's a different story.
Right.
But it's nothing wrong with doing it because look at the generations now. Look at how unstable everything is because there is no community anymore. There's no home. Everybody is off to work. No mom is single mother. It's like a lot. That's what I'm saying, Adam. You have to really step back and think about, get out of your bubble. And look at old videos. Look at old things that we said and things that we did. It was not the way that you guys are framing it now. You guys are making this whole reality that never existed. And it doesn't exist.
My problem
Thank
is
you, Tiffany. Last word.
the way that you guys speak. You want to turn America into what Jesse Lee Peterson would call an Allahu Akbar country. When I look at Saudi
No, we
Arabia,
don't.
let me finish. When I look at some of these
that's not
countries in
it
the
at
Middle
all.
East that try to suppress the rights of women, suppress the rights of women to work, or minorities, or any of these groups, they don't want equality.
Did your mother work when you were a kid?
Yes,
Your mother worked when you were a baby.
she had to raise me, and
Well,
her and my dad.
But
Yeah,
she wasn't raising you if she was at work.
yeah. I
Who
mean,
took care of you while she was at work?
my grandparents for a bit. I went to
She
daycare.
didn't love you, huh?
No, she did.
But,
Why did she?
but Adam,
Oh, look how I've turned out. I've turned out great. I'm sitting across from Jesse Lee Peterson.
Adam, it's no one's saying you can't. You keep equating it with can't. It's no one saying that you can't. A woman can't do those things.
If Jesse had it his way,
If your
women would be
mother
able to.
loved you, thank you, Tiffany. If your mother loved you, would she have stayed home and worked and taken care of you?
She loved me so much that she worked for me. Why is your framing so backwards? She went
No,
out and she
you didn't
worked.
answer that question.
If my mother loved me,
If your mother had loved you, would she have stayed home and raised
see,
you?
you're doing the framing again. If you
What do you
didn't beat
mean?
your wife, would she have left
I
you?
didn't ask you about your wife.
No, if you didn't beat her, would she have left
No,
you?
the question: if your mother had loved you, would she have stayed home and
My
raised
mother
you?
loved
What
me
up,
so
Yum?
much that she went out to work.
You didn't answer the
Good morning.
Okay. Yes. My mom did love me, and she did help me. Yes.
Renee, you are on the air from Texas with Adam.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey, Renee.
So I got a question. Did you just say a little while ago that the Biden administration didn't weaponize the DOJ against Trump?
Good morning.
So you think that
Thanks for the likes. Thanks for subscribing, you guys.
weaponized them because you saw something in writing?
No, not just
It's
because
getting
I saw
there, you
something
guys.
writing,
It's
because
growing.
Donald Trump specifically asked Pam Bondi to target 3 people, and then after he sent out that post, Eric Siebert, the federal prosecutor from the Eastern District of Virginia,
Right, America
resigned
first.
so that Donald Trump could appoint Lindsey Halligan, who is a loyalist.
Take care
And
of
Lindsey
America, take
Halligan,
care of
a
home.
first-time federal
Maybe help out
prosecutor,
others.
went after 2 out of the 3 people that Trump requested. You don't have to connect any dots here. And I want to ask you, when did Biden
Well, hold
direct Merrick Garland?
Well, first of all, I reject the framing of your question.
Okay,
Second,
where am I wrong?
second, everything you're saying, you're not wrong. I'm just being
I know.
The second, everything you just talked about of how you know happened because of something is because you saw something in writing, correct?
Because of the
Where you
actions that
saw,
followed.
hold on a
the
second,
writing,
where you saw Trump directing what you're saying doing in writing, correct?
yeah. It was meant to be a DM. Yep.
Okay. So are you saying because you didn't see something in writing from the Biden administration to go after Trump, that's why you don't believe it?
It's not just that. There's nothing in writing. There's nothing that he said. Yeah.
How do you answer? How do you respond to his question?
There's nothing that Biden said in writing. You're right.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
in writing.
Do you really? So I don't really want to just hone in on your age, but that's such a naive way of looking.
Can you
at it.
point it to me then? Point it to me what Biden put in
Hold on.
writing.
Yeah, I can point it to you by the amount of time Trump has been in and out of court, charges against him from the
Wait, you've got to be
Right,
kidding me. So you
Fred.
don't
Thanks for
have any
joining in,
writing
man.
from
Like
Biden?
and subscribe. Thanks for joining in.
So you just took me down that entire question
That's what the
chain.
show
You
is
don't
all
have a single
about.
thing
Stop
from
finger
Biden.
pointing. Come together.
No, but
So you don't have anything.
I don't
The
need it.
entire question chain
But
you
you
just drug
your
me down.
logic, I don't need it, right?
No, you do need it. The entire question chain that you just drug me down, you were like, oh, so you think just because something's in writing that it can be this? I was
But
expecting
that's
you to have
what-
some
no.
silver bullet at the end. You have
What
nothing
I'm
for me.
saying-
You have nothing for me.
What I'm saying, hold on a second. What I am saying is you are so naive to think that you need it in writing. That is my point. My point is that you only believe it because you saw it directly. But
I only believe it because Trump said it.
I would think more that you would need more proof and action, correct?
There were actions. You have no proof
So
from
there
Biden.
were actions as well as while Biden was president. But because you didn't see it in writing, you don't
Okay.
believe it's true.
What action did Biden take?
Right? That is what being young and naive is
What
all about,
action did
man.
Biden take? If you're going to call me naive, you tell me what action Biden took.
Well, you do know that his whole administration, you do know that while he was, okay, first of all, you understand that the reason why Trump got so many votes.
What action? I'm going to ask you one more time.
Right?
What action did Biden take? You are bringing me down these lines of questioning. You don't have anything. Does this guy have nothing, or is it just me? Jesse,
No,
does
I
this guy have
reject
nothing,
the
or is it
framing
just
of your question.
Okay, yeah.
I reject the framing of your question.
Question.
Yeah, I reject it.
Okay,
So I don't have
let me
to
rephrame
answer.
my
I'll
question.
do what you do. I'll do what you've been doing for an hour and a half and just say you reject something.
Because
You don't have to
Jesse Lee
answer.
Peterson's questions, the way he frames them are absurd. I'm not making this up. He will sit there and he'll ask me.
No, you just use these talking points of, well, I reject it. I don't know where you learned or where you saw it, but it's really dishonest to
This
act
call
like
was
that.
embarrassing for
Like,
you. You tried to
that's
take
all
me
I'm
down a
saying.
line of questioning and you had nothing. You had nothing.
Renee,
Because the line of questioning is saying you need to see something in writing to believe it. I'm more if I need to see action.
And then you couldn't point to actions.
The bull crap.
What action did Biden take?
Yes, he is. You're not suppressing. Yep, yeah.
Wasn't directly from the Democratic top.
It wasn't. It was from a grand jury in New York.
You don't think? Okay.
What
okay,
action
the
did
grand
Biden
jury
take?
report.
What action did
You
Biden
really
take?
don't think? You really don't think that these Democrats don't get together and just plan shit to? Excuse me, Doug. You don't think they don't plan stuff to go against their opponents?
Can I have one moment to speak for just like 20 seconds? Okay. So I have pointed to a Trump post where he directs something to happen and then it happens 2 weeks later and apparently that's not enough evidence. When I flipped the question back on our caller and I said, hey, can you point to me anything Biden said? He said, it's not about what Biden said, it's about what Biden did. So I said, okay, what actions did Biden take? I'm going to ask you one more time, what actions did Biden take?
Okay. Again, you just think because you saw it in writing that you have to believe.
Jesse, he's not answering. He has nothing, right? Can you just agree with
Well,
me?
I reject the framing of your question.
You can't just, that's not an out.
I reject the framing of your
Thanks,
question.
Renee.
Renee, I gotta run, man, because of time, and there are so many calls. Let me go to Rick out of Hampton, Virginia, and then I want to do super chat. Rick, you're on the air with Adam. Where's Eve, Adam?
She's not here.
My man.
How you doing?
Good morning, Mr. Adam. How you doing?
Doing well. Good morning. Thanks for calling in.
Yes, man. Good morning, Jesse. Everybody in there will listen to the Jesse Lee Peterson show for knowledge. Hey, brother.
Right on. Thank you.
But anyway, I want to, Brother Adam, you know, you from Indiana, so am I. I'm from Gary, Indiana, too.
Oh, really?
You know, the problem I have, you know,
Because I'm tired of
myself,
go right. Because I'm tired of go right to your
okay.
question. Because I want to get to some super chats here too.
Yeah, Bruce, I heard about that.
You know,
So the farmers got to use the government seeds and all that to
they look at Donald
do
Trump with a
crops.
magnifying glass. But just you have Biden, he just had the doors wide open. No Democrats say a thing about it. And then I have Fannie Willis.
So many people.
We'll see what
relentlessly,
happens.
And I understand that Hamas needs to be taken care of, but I think we're getting to a point where Israel is taking it too far, and they need to be a little bit more careful with human life in Gaza.
Amazing. Yeah.
Imported TV says God created all babies, period.
Okay.
Sounded like maybe an earlier thing.
Do you
Yeah.
believe that?
No.
You don't think God did it?
I think biological processes did it.
You don't think God did it?
No.
Amazing. Okay.
JV the Great says, was it un-American for Obama to spy on Trump? Was it un-American for Hillary to create a fake Russia hoax to frame Trump?
Thanks, Dave.
If they did, then Tulsi Gabbard should actually indict people rather than just posturing all the time. She released that document, which she claimed exposed spying into Trump's campaign, but it didn't. It didn't expose that. In fact, didn't Trump's campaign manager, Paul Manafort, actually get arrested for Russia ties? Did that happen? You're older than me, so you might remember. Okay, you don't remember.
No.
From JV the Great, Joe Biden literally said it's time to put Trump in jail,
Did he say that?
according to
Can you
JV
look that
the Great.
I believe you did say something like that.
And finally here, and that's from Pastor Chatelet. I believe this was dealt with, but I'll read out his super chat. You should be taken out back and put down. That's stochastic terrorism. This isn't the Marxist left.
I denounce.
I
denounce political violence overall. Something that I talk about a lot in here. Political
I did not
violence.
find it on his X account.
Right.
And that is all for now. Thank you very much.
Adam. That was amazing.
That was amazing.
How can people get you YouTube?
Adam Mockler on YouTube, Adam Mockler on Twitter, Adam Mockler on Instagram.
Thank you, man. I'll be back in a moment for your phone calls. 888-77-JESSE. Hate news, not the fake news. Back in a moment. Check out Crunchy's coffee. I have my own coffee now. Crunchy coffee is good. Every bag is roasted to order. Freshest flavor, top quality, specialty grade beans. Good. Every dime goes back to Bob, my nonprofit. And we are rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. So when you're drinking coffee and enjoying it, just know you're helping somebody. Amazing coffee. Punchy has his own coffee now. What the? And it's so good. All the way from the plantation to my own coffee. Who would have thought? Did that coffee come from the plantation? Did I pick my own coffee? Check it out. Go to rebuildingtheman.com.
No problem, Bruce. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
rebuildingtheman.com/stores and get Punchy's coffee.
All right, let me find something else for you guys. If you don't mind. Let's see.
A whole lot of mess going on in the world.
But what, man, they're still together now, but they're
Okay,
married
never mind.
now, but they were
Still
not
there.
at the time,
Never
and I
mind.
was only like 4 or 5.
Okay.
And my mother never actually disciplined me herself, whether it was words or anything. He was always the one to do it, and I always felt that was wrong.
Yeah.
And I just kind of resented him for that. So I guess my questions after that, since you kind of agree with me, is like, should I forgive my mom for like the lack of like her parenting, and like should I forgive him for what
I thought it was
he did
over with, but I
and
guess
let it
not.
be? Or because she won't take accountability for any of it,
So you said forgive them or what?
or just like let it be, not even bring it up ever again, just let it go.
No, you should. In order for you to have perfect peace, you got to overcome evil, which is anger.
Okay.
Anger is evil. And the way you
Mhm.
overcome that, by realizing I do resent my mother, I am angry at my father or this man, whomever, I have to stop being angry. I'm wrong for being angry. And so go and forgive, and God will forgive you so you can move on.
Okay.
So
I
you
understand that.
definitely
So
should
even
deal with it, absolutely.
Okay, so even though I've tried to talk to her about what has happened in my past, and she says, "Oh, well, you were probably just being a brat," and just gives excuses, should I just still forgive her and just move on?
Yes, but
Okay.
when you go and forgive her, don't have no expectation about her response. If she said, "Yeah, I
Okay.
was wrong for that," that's nice. If she said
Okay.
it was your fault, not mine, that's nice. If she blamed
Okay.
the cat, the dog, whatever she says has nothing to do with you. That's on
Okay.
her. You forgive
Okay.
both of them in spite of what they have to say, so that God can forgive you.
Okay, that makes sense. I've been told by my mother's mother, my grandmother actually, to just let it go and that you may not ever get the answer you want. And I'm trying to come to terms with that.
What kind of answer do you want?
Just like an I'm sorry, or I messed up,
Why
or
do
just
you want that?
whatever.
Why do you want that?
That's where I'm confused. That's where I'm like, should I just let it go and just forget about that answer,
Why
or
do you
try
want
to get that? Maybe for my own peace, but I don't really necessarily need it though.
But you're not going to have peace. If she said that, that's not going to bring you peace. The only thing going to bring you peace is when you forgive. Because yes, according to what you said about your boyfriend, that was wrong, but you're not liking peace. You don't lack peace because he whooped you, or you lack peace because you have not forgiven.
Okay.
So
Yeah, no, that
even if
makes
your
sense.
mother said, I was 100% wrong, I'm sorry, daughter, I should not have done that, allow that to happen. If you don't forgive her, you're still not going to have peace.
Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely. I
Peace
agree
is
with
not
that.
based
Absolutely.
on anyone else's action or non-action. It's based on you and God.
Okay. I like your perspective on that. Thank you for that. That really makes me think a little bit more about that. So I'll definitely do more working on just forgiving them for what has happened in the past and just continue, fulfilling and being a mother to my own kids.
Will
And
you
not
go and
carrying
tell
on that.
her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I will let her know, that I forgive her for anything that happened in the past. And yeah, my stepfather, he doesn't really even speak to me on the phone. So I can't even talk to him and tell him I'm sorry to him, but I would have to have her say, hey, let him know I'm sorry, or that, I forgive you for
Thanks for joining.
whatever.
Thanks for joining the channel, Robert. No problem, man.
Mother know that
Oh yeah, God, man.
Allowing that to happen.
We're all one race.
And I'm sorry.
Jesus died on the cross for our sins.
Because you only suffer, Aaron.
Good morning.
You have not.
Happy Monday. Thanks for joining in. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you're wrong for being angry. There's never, ever, but never, ever. There's not one thing that can happen to your life, and you have the right to be angry. You don't have a right to be angry.
Okay, I understand that. Yeah, absolutely.
Have you apologized to your children for screwing them up?
I haven't gotten, honestly, to the point where they've gotten screwed up, but I do apologize to my children when I do mess up on a regular basis. If I mess up, or if I yell too loud, or if I do something
That's
wrong,
funny, Robert. Same thing with Trump,
children, which are age 5
supposedly.
and 11, and I tell both of them, hey, I'm sorry that I acted this way. It's not right. I apologize to my children. That's something that my mom and him never did.
But when you apologize to them and you keep doing it, after a while, it won't matter that you say, I'm sorry. When you apologize, then you have to change and stop doing what you're doing.
I agree. That's where, like I said, I apologize for an action that I may have taken, towards my daughter, and then I tell her that I will do better. And I always strive to do better, and she knows that, and she'll tell me, okay, Mom, I appreciate it.
Right, man.
And I'm sorry. I understand.
That's all Charlie was doing, is preaching about family, God, and country.
Yeah, so
God,
she
family, and
understands
country.
a little bit more than my 5-year-old. He's autistic, but he still is, his receptive language is great, so he still understands the concept of I'm sorry and that I did something wrong.
Where is your father?
My biological father, he's passed away, but he was never in my life. He left my mom when she was pregnant with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, forgive your mother so you can be free.
Okay, great. I appreciate all that good advice, Jesse. I really do. I love your show.
All right, thank you very much.
What do you mean by the
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too now. 888-77 Jesse. Let me go to first time call out of Florida. Carl, you are on the air.
Hello?
Hey, Carl.
Hey, how's it going, Jesse?
All is well.
All right, man. I have a quick question for you, man.
Okay.
So Monday.
Good morning, Jesse.
Monday, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I have a quick question. So who put you in the position to give you, all this knowledge about women and men and give it out, basically, and someone know? Because it seems like you got a lot of resentment about women.
Rude, Kurt was not a terrible person, man.
Well,
you can't watch a 10-second clip and think, oh, that's racist. Or what he said was not. It's more to the content. When it comes to Charlie Kirk, him at the campus, is way more than that.
Say that's not true.
And if he was, then okay, prove it.
Something negative.
Women working.
Women. Do I say women working or women with children?
Women with children.
So are you just agreeing that if a woman is...
Nobody can really explain how Charlie was a bad person because he wasn't. They saw your little 10-second clips on TikTok. And that's it. No research.
And why do you just
don't watch more of the video.
I'm sorry?
Because I seen my mother do it.
Right, but which would have been the best thing for you? Was your mother married?
Yes.
And which would have been the best for you?
Well, they both were killed by the young. Right, they killed by the human. They weren't killed by a human. They weren't killed by a dog. So what do you mean?
No.
Well, she had to work if she weren't married.
Well, exactly, but I mean, like she stayed working after she got married and just made.
But my question is, do you disagree that a woman with
Root is
children
NPC.
should
Keep
not
repeating
be
the same
home
thing.
watching over the man's children? You just
It's
agree
cool.
with that?
Hey, Root, did you like and subscribe to the channel while you on here? Appreciate it.
Yes, and also I know
your mother wasn't married.
Why did you cut me off? Why did you cut me off?
You said your mother wasn't married, so she had to work.
Well, she got married very soon after. That's when I was born, but very soon after she got married.
To your father?
Yes, of course.
Your mother married your father?
Yes. Yeah.
And so, if you were married, would you want your wife working or being home watching over your children?
Well, I mean, I think that working to add more money to the house, I believe that could be good, especially if your father isn't making that much money.
So if you were married and you had children,
if I'm not making that much money,
you would want your wife to work if you were married.
Listen. Can you listen?
Hey, Robert, it's cool.
Yeah,
This gonna be a troll.
I'm working.
I will block him, but it's cool. Everybody have the freedom of speech.
I can't really pay off
It's
all
cool.
the bills, and I can't really take care of everybody in the house that I would like to do. Then yes, that would be nice if she works.
That means the channel doing something right when we get people like this on here.
Why would you get married?
Name calling, trolling, dissing people that they don't even know about.
Why would you get married and make children if you couldn't afford it?
Well, just like you said, I don't like to have babies out of wedlock.
I said, why would you get married and have children if you were not able to afford it?
Well, maybe I was able to afford it at a period of time, and then maybe something happened afterwards.
Carl, you're doing a lot of babies. I'm asking you, why would you get married?
Well, there's a lot of babies in this world.
If you couldn't afford it. Carl, hold on, Carl.
In this world.
Carl, hold on. Why would you get married and make children if you could not afford it?
Well,
if you're gonna spell my name, Bruce, spell my name right. It's spelled Deunta.
You made children?
The name on the channel. If you're gonna spell my name, do it right at least. At least like and subscribe.
Well, if I
you're gonna troll.
To do the right thing like you would like to do, like you
Carl, why would you get married and make children if you couldn't afford it?
Because I did.
No,
that's what I did.
I said, why would you do it?
Because I did.
You did what?
I did it.
Name's Deunta.
Why would I do it? Because that's something that I did. It's not something that I think about. Getting married and having children.
You got married and made children. You couldn't afford it.
Well, I'm not. Yeah.
Appreciate it. Root, you funny.
Just like, I did it because kind of like how you made children out of wedlock.
Why did you do that, Carl?
Why did you do that?
All right, Carl, I gotta go, man. Thank you. 888-775-3773. Let me go to Steven. Oh. Guess it, God. Oh, okay. All right. Let me go to first time caller Steven out of Ohio.
Yeah, Root, he bored. He wants some attention. It's cool. I'm glad you're on my channel. I appreciate it.
All is well.
All is well.
Hope he subscribed and liked at least.
Adam was a great choice for female Monday.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a fun guest.
Yeah, he was interesting. Seems like he was pretty, young, narrow-minded, I guess, in his ideas.
Right, he's 23 years old. He's very young.
Yeah. A little bit of experience on top of that. He's going to change his mind just a little bit.
Nobody's crying about being a troll. I'm appreciate you on my channel.
Okay.
You don't want to keep on spamming the BS. Everybody here cool, chilling, watching the show.
I want to say from the folk from Michigan, when she was talking about having her troubles with her children and her family. Don't forget to forgive yourself in the meantime.
Yeah.
A lot of times you forget to do that, man. That makes you
Yeah, I read about that. Basically, he's supposed to have moved the black people when he comes in, or some hero comes in, the blacks got to move from the table or something like that. I don't know.
Have you dropped your anger?
Okay, that's a casino BS.
Man, what terms?
Have you dropped your anger?
In terms of towards people?
Have you dropped your anger?
That's reported by one person though. What's his name? Kemp Brown.
That's kind of a struggle for me right now.
And then you try to Google it. That's all you get. This is what he said. That's it. There's no more information on that. So forget it.
Yeah.
You have no
I'm not gonna block him. He cool.
Yeah, I'm not really frustrated with anything.
I'm not gonna block nobody. That's all good. A lot of the access to like and subscribe. That's it.
I've actually been angry. I used to grow up being angry.
Right.
My channel, I don't have no money channel. I could put a cash app up here, but I'm not gonna ask for money on this channel.
No, I really
If
don't.
it happened for YouTube, then yeah, I'm just here to share information
What to do? What do you mean by that?
and get the word out and learn from you guys. Learn from me, learn from you.
For a while,
But what do you mean by you don't know what to do now that you dropped it?
I grew up in a not a really good household, so I moved out.
Oh, that's what's up, Rob.
Got my own place, made my own living, etc. And I got to a point where I've actually, one of the people that
Yeah, I was a barber in security. Now I'm a warehouse working in Rockford.
Did you forgive your mother and father?
I think so, but I have to keep them at a distance because they do some crazy stuff.
Yeah, Rob. Yep.
I'm 29.
29. Did you go and tell them you forgive them for what they've done to you?
Yeah, I've had that conversation with them several times. And
you forgave them.
Thanks for the likes. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you, guys.
I don't really think about that.
It's a lot safer without Black Lives Matter and Antifa. They don't want to destroy America.
I can't hold you responsible for how you raised me. You're just, at the end of the day, you're still a person and an individual, and I can't hold you accountable.
Did you apologize to them for resenting them for what they did to you?
I didn't resent them.
You said you were angry at them.
Yeah, for things that they did to me, but I didn't resent them.
Isn't anger resentment?
Mexicans were here first. Oh, wow, rude. Yeah, you really trolling.
Well, anger is frustration.
Public school, huh?
Like long term.
But anger, resentment is the same thing.
Most political violence on the right. I don't think so. Nobody on the right has septic rings in their nose, a rainbow colored hair. When it comes to common sense, we sit back and listen. We don't yell. We don't degrade people. We agree or disagree.
At the same time, you're still in blocks on top.
We don't date furries either.
The whole thing, you got to build it back up at the same time.
Okay. And we know what a woman is.
Okay. Thank you, Steven. I appreciate it, buddy. Because of time, I got to run. Let me go to Julie, a first-time caller out of, Kayla first. A first-time caller out of Portland, Oregon. Kayla, you are on the air.
Hey, Jesse, how's it going?
All is well, Kayla.
Nice. I have a question. I keep seeing anger pop up.
How I'm violent? I ain't kill nobody. I've never been in jail. What you talking about?
Hopeless. How do I drop it?
By forgiving your mother or your father, especially your mother.
I went to them and forgave them both almost a year ago.
Oh, good. What did you say to them?
I told my mom that I was sorry for resenting her. I resented her my whole life, and I could see that the things that happened and so forth, it wasn't her. She.
Thank you, Rob. Appreciate you liking the stride, man. Thank you.
And what did she say?
She didn't really say anything. She just said,
cool.
okay.
Thanks for joining in. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe.
I said the same thing essentially to my dad.
Thank you so much.
I forgave him and that I was sorry for resenting him. My whole life I resented him and I was sorry.
And did you are you doing the silent prayer now?
Every morning, every night.
So
during the day.
Okay, Rob.
All you gotta do now, Kayla, this is all you have to do concerning psychological, emotional problems. Is watch those things.
No problem,
Don't
Cody.
call them
No problem.
Don't, when you feel the pain, I see that pain. I feel that pain isn't necessary. Don't answer the question. Just quietly answer yourself and just watch it. Go about your day. Go to work. Go to dinner. Whatever you do, but watch it and don't call it you, so you can stop identifying with it, and it will be taken away from you. I promise you that.
Okay.
But you got to practice staying present. Be aware of what you're feeling and thinking and feeling on the inside, but do nothing about that. And it will be taken away. It's not you.
Okay. All right. Even though it feels like me, it seems like it's me. It's not me.
Right. You feel it in the body. You feel the pain of loneliness or anger or resentment, which are both the same, or sadness or depression or whatever. You do feel it. But it's in your body, it's not in you. You're not your body, you're not the thought, you're not the pain.
Okay. All right, I appreciate it.
Yeah, and just live with it and let it be taken away from you. And the light of the Father will take it away.
Okay.
Because it is not you. I promise you that.
Okay. I hear it.
Let me know how it goes.
Okay, I will. Thanks, Duffy.
You're welcome. 888-775-3773. Super chat. Super.
Kayla says, it's in the word. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
It's in the word.
3 coffees. Amazing guest.
Thank you.
We still pay for Medicaid that illegal aliens can somehow get on without a social security number, she says.
Yeah, what a mess. Thank you.
Aries 1 with on pill.net. No one ever mentions the Chinese illegal.
Yeah, he's really an NPC. Root is you are
South
definitely
American illegals are
NPC.
only half of the picture.
Keep repeating the same things. We
Well,
already
yeah,
know
we
where
do
the
with
political
the
violence
Chinese,
came
the
from. We
blacks,
already know,
the
man.
Mexicans, anybody, the Allahu ones, all of them. Absolutely. Thank you.
And Trump deported a bunch of Koreans, I heard. From
Nice.
that plant, from that Kia plant or something.
Heard.
Hyundai, maybe. Pastor Shadowley.
Way down in Georgia.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah, remember that. Oh, amazing. Thank you.
Pastor Shadowley, just finishing up that super chat of the one with the mistaken tweet that wasn't real of Adam Mockler saying
Right.
something.
Yeah.
If you disagree with them, you deserve to be taken out back and put down, according to some of them, per Pastor Shadowley.
No,
I couldn't graduate Republican, so it's MAGA.
Adam doesn't think so.
It's all about
There's a whole lot
conservative.
of hateful people.
Conservative
Right.
views.
Adam doesn't feel that way.
Eric, 5 coffees. Meet.
And the thing about it is Donald Trump was a Democrat.
Media Research Center's News Busters.
Most of his party that he got now is all Democrat.
2024 to 2025, Jimmy Kimmel made 7,000.
But we all flip because the BS, the rhinos,
Republicans and
the swamp.
3,584 jokes
rid of 'em.
targeting Trump specifically. How can you, in good faith, demonize Trump for a dozen Jimmy tweets?
Oh, amazing. Thank you.
Nice. Someone says, hey, Uncle Jesse and Bond family. I sent a little gift for Jesse from Northern Ireland, UK, last month. Email
Sending money overseas to me, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy either way it go.
To see it on air, it's a T-shirt.
But Ruth, what was you at when Joe Biden sent $1 billion to Ukraine and other places? You was cool with that,
I
Ruth?
appreciate it.
Jonathan and family.
Nice. Thank you.
Fazul, not only 47, no kings attack on our heavenly king. It's not just anti-Trump, those no kings protests. It's an attack on God.
And they call him king. What manner of man is Trump? The wind and the sea.
Obviously not conservative. We know that, Ruth.
Amazing. Thank you.
The great white pope says Trump is king. George Santos unleashed. George Santos is unleashed.
Amazing. Thank you.
He's the corrupt Republican Latino gay guy who has been pro-Trump, and they got him for like corruption, misusing campaign funds to have a fun life or something like that.
That's when the Trump partners thing.
He commuted his sentence.
Amazing. Thank you.
I chuckle at him because he's just a caricature of what they all are. Cuckoo G. Oh yeah, he lied about.
You're from New York, right?
He lied about being Jewish. He said, "Oh, I'm Jewish." He lied about his mother was there for 9/11 and
No problem, Republican. Thank you, man. Appreciate you joining the channel, man.
Cuckoo G. Ow says, "Is it okay for a person that
Did you subscribe? I'll be going live every now and then.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. And jumping back to the Friday, I
Peace.
Love Maya says amazing with a super thanks.
No problem, Cody.
Thank you, Maya.
No problem.
I appreciate it.
Karmic Binding says on the fallen state, Jesse is evil for asking if mothers take the children because God is the father, says Karmic Binding.
What?
I don't understand it either. The wording is odd, and I don't know if it was like a typo, if he's saying Jesse is evil, or he's asking Jesse, is it evil for mothers to take the children because God is the father? So I don't know what you're being Karmic Binding.
Yeah, make that a little clearer for me, all right? Thank you. I can't respond because it's not clear.
Yeah. Kelly bought a coffee on Friday. You said when you're working on yourself.
Thanks for the
you don't
likes.
want to be
Thanks for
around
subscribing.
people.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Why is that? What does it mean? Any advice how to handle it?
because you're overcoming the world. You're overcoming the world in your own mind, and you're overcoming the world around you. And you will, if you stay with it, everything's going to change. They won't know it, but you will know that you're not the same. Things are changing. So stay with it and let what happens to the ego. Amazing. Thank you.
Anthony on Cash App. Jay Cricket seems a little retarded. I can't say this word. What do you think?
I think Jay Cricket has
Right.
so much anger. Jasmine
No
Cricket
mask,
has so
no
much anger.
shots.
She's
Right.
lost. She literally has no idea what she's doing. She cannot see. She's blind. She's
When it came to COVID
amazing.
in Chicago,
Christina, love you, JLP Group.
not even just Chicago, all these blue cities, the states, they kept the lockdown. You can't go outside.
Thank you. Last week, or maybe we
You had to wear a mask.
last week. It was last
And all the
week.
red states want to open up,
It was the third month, yeah.
get this business back going.
The lady-
Democrat Party want to keep it back. The same thing they did with slavery.
Amazing.
Fought against. Do y'all research, man. This stuff crazy out here,
Church
man.
up in here. Much love, Jesse and crew. That was
Thank
for
you.
church yesterday. Triple T, amazing.
I appreciate your support. Let me stop there for a minute. Hey.
We'll read the rest later, guys. Thank y'all.
Thank you. Let me go to first time caller Julie out of thank you all. Out of Indiana. Julie, you're on the air.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Cody, man, just do it, man.
It's so good to voice meet you. I love you to pieces. I don't care what anybody says.
I love you to pieces as well. Julie, I'm sorry. I didn't realize we was right on the time.
People gonna talk crazy all day long, but
Of course.
it's your show, it's your channel. So
Let me
yeah,
take a
Cody, do your
quick
thing,
break.
man. Get yourself out there.
And the treasure chest is now open on D-Line as well as Scratch Off on Pews.net. Back in a moment. Anytime you have situations happening in your life, always be still. Don't overreact. Most of the people that I know, they say, "Oh, I know Jesus. I love Jesus. I'm an observer." And as soon as something don't go their way, they get mad.
Hey, Root, you can't spell my name right. So what you talking about?
Overreact, folks. Remember to do that. Don't overreact. And when you get mad, it's your problem. It ain't your wife problem, your husband problem, your neighbor, your friend, your preacher, your teacher. It's your problem. Why you think you did? It didn't go your way or the way you think it should go. Don't have a way you think it should go. Let life just happen. Thoughts make you think that life should go the way you
So you want me to
it
shut
go.
up on my
And
own
that's-
YouTube
if
channel?
someone don't do
Really,
or
Root, you
say
sound stupid,
or
man.
act the way you think
You
they should
stupid.
act,
I got a name call you on that
blame
one.
them
You
for
want me to
being
be quiet
mad.
on my show?
It's the darndest thing
Wow.
I've ever seen. But it's amazing to see it.
Amazing.
So relax. All right, folks, welcome back. The Hake Report is coming up at the top of this hour. The Hake, H-A-K-E report.com. And after the Hake Report, the American Anchor Baby from 11 to 1 p.m. Pacific time, and you don't want to miss it. I do shout-outs, birthday shout-outs, wedding shout-outs, congratulations.
Right.
Whatever
Joe
the
Biden
shout-out is, I would do it for you. Go to Jesse.
selected was that Miss Brown from Supreme Court
Go to
Justice.
Cameo.
They asked her what a woman is. She's a woman, a black woman.
Jesse Lee Peterson.
I'm not a biologist. Really?
.com.
Democrat Party, y'all funny.
Peterson. And don't forget to like this video. Hit that like button and like the video. All right? I appreciate it. Let me go back to Julie, a first time call out of India.
Right, Robert, I see.
Julie, thanks for holding. Go ahead.
Hi, Jesse. I don't even know where to start, and I'm really nervous, so forgive me. But
Relax.
let me breathe.
Yeah.
Because listen, seriously, I had a heart attack last October, so this is a year right now, and it was a Widowmaker.
A lot of attraction.
Oh my
Thank you.
goodness, oh my goodness.
How
Anyway,
old are you?
I'm 60, unless I lied on my birth certificate.
But anyhow.
So when you're stressed, why did you have a heart attack? You're stressed?
Well, it runs in my family, the heart condition, for one thing. Right. Yeah, for real. But anyhow, God is so wonderful. I don't care what anybody says. And listen, I mean, I most women do not agree with you, and I 100,000,000% agree with you. And because, oh my goodness, you get it. You get the core of our Lord and our Creator. Because if you do it the way God told us to do it, who is the daddy of us all, good morning, then you wouldn't have all this nonsense.
Thanks, Rob. No problem, man. Thanks for joining in.
But we're born in sin. Everybody doesn't understand that there's a difference between flesh and spirit. That's why God told Abraham,
how you doing, Forrest? Thanks for joining in.
When he changed their name, put off the flesh and walk forward in the spirit. They didn't literally rip their flesh off their body, obviously.
Right.
So what does that mean? You understand what that means. And I love you for that. Do you know what I'm saying? And I grew up in a horribly abusive childhood. Most of my adult life was horrible. And I'm grateful for every nuance, everything that happened. Because when I was 7 years old, the Lord told me in my heart, it's not like I heard voices, I love you and I will never leave you. And I didn't know anything I just knew that God, I mean, how can you not look outside and know that God is real? I mean, I'm thinking that when I'm like 6, like, hello, it's obvious. And that's because God gave me a measure of faith. When he made me in my mother's womb, he already planned me before he made the world, just like you, just like everybody who's alive. He planned us, created us on purpose for a purpose. If people understood that about themselves, oh my word. That's anyway, I love you. I just wanted to tell you that, and I 100% agree with you.
I appreciate you, Julie, and I hope your heart gets better. Are you
My
recovering?
heart is awesome, sir.
Oh, okay.
Jesus heals me. You know what? After the heart attack, I had to wear a life vest. Oh my gosh. There are some things worse than death, let me tell you. And that thing, listen, for real, like, I didn't know anything about it. I was awake for the entire heart attack. I didn't even know I was having one. I'm like, I'm in the ambulance, and I heard the word heart attack, and I said, are you guys saying I'm going to have a heart attack? And they're like, ma'am, you are actively having one. Right? I'm like, what?
Wow, so you didn't know that you were having one?
No. And let me tell you something.
There was no pain in it?
No, okay, I got to tell you this. So again, look, easy backstory. So I was in a head-on collision 20 years ago. Well, over 20 now. And I used to scrap metal for a living, like a man. You know what I'm saying? I could cut iron like with a torch and everything. And I did that as a single mom of 5 children so that I could take care of my babies more than anybody else. Because I believe stay home with your babies. But I can't get into all this. I wish I could be on your show for 30 minutes, whatever. But anyhow, anyway, so I had this bad car wreck, right? And even on my crutches, I got out in the barn, dude. I was tearing apart refrigerators, whatever. And I was in a wheelchair and a walker for 6 months. But the Lord saved me then even because he's amazing. Anyhow, right, for real. And then, so now I am at an age where my body has fallen apart. I've got a metal rod in my thigh from the head-on collision, screws in my ankles and all that. I'm like a bionic woman downstairs, okay? But anyhow.
Wow.
Yes, amazing, praise Jesus. Anyway, so what was I telling you? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm Italian. Forgive me.
Because of time, I asked, did you feel pain while you were having a heart attack?
Yes. Okay.
You said no, Julie.
Yes, I'm back with us.
Oh, you said there was no pain?
No, I'm not saying that. What I want to tell you is that I have chronic pain in the 3 vertebrae in my neck.
No, I mean like when you have the heart attack, there was no pain.
Yes, but this is why I'm telling you this. Okay, so I have 3 degenerative discs in my neck, right? And the nerves in my neck will sometimes make my fingers numb or all this stuff. So here's what's going on. I'm sitting here. I sit on the floor all the time, but this is a long story. Anyhow, I'm sitting here on the floor talking to my child, and here comes this nerve pain in my neck, right?
spread, it starts going down my
I guess so.
spine, down into my shoulder blades. I'm like, what the heck is going on right now? You know, I'm moving my arms around and stuff. Like, well, this is weird. And it wouldn't let up. And then it started as like a band across my shoulder blades, like a tight squeezing. I'm like, what the heck? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I gotta run because of time here, but
no, I understand.
So, but in essence, you had some pain going up in there, but you didn't realize it was a heart attack, huh?
Yeah, they took me right to the ER into a whole town away from me, threw me on the slab, put a thing in my thigh, all up in my heart, gave me a stent. I'm like, what is going on? But anyway, I love you, Jesse. I agree with you. I'm your number one. Well, I don't know how many, but I'm one of your fans for sure.
I appreciate it, Julie. Call me again.
I will. Have a blessed day, sir.
All right, you too now.
Thank you.
Right now. Amazing. Let me go to Mike out of Alaska. Mike, you are on the air.
Thanks for the likes. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate you guys.
Know how you're doing.
Happy Monday.
Hey, Jesse, when a nation's
Happy
slaughtered
every
the
day.
unborn, they schedule their own execution.
Amazing.
How do you like that?
I don't understand it, but okay. What do you mean by that?
Well, when a nation starts killing their babies off, it's over for them. They have no population left to govern.
Oh, I see. Yeah, the abortion been going on for a long time now.
Yeah, a woman has a right to her body, not two bodies.
Right. And it's not even her body because her body is not her own, and she did not create the body. And so it's not her body at all.
No, God's the creator, but man implanted the sperm, so it takes two. And the man's always left out, and it's BS. I don't like it. That guy you had on there, Adam, he's a classic example of your UC system, or maybe Cal Poly Long Beach. Well, he is so liberal. He will grow up, though. I love him.
Hold on.
No problem, Dave.
Oh, it sounded really weird. Don't hang up. Hold
I'm
on.
gonna keep coming with some good videos, good content for you guys.
Super. Hold on, Mike.
Anthony says Hamas are Nazis out of Iran, out of Germany, World War II, says Anthony on Cash App.
Thank you, Anthony. Amazing. Appreciate it. Thank you for your help.
During church with Jesse Lee Peterson, Kimberlin.
Amazing fellowship yesterday, folks. If you missed it, go to rebuildingaman.com/church. Amazing.
And Kimberlin gave a #1 fan hair sticker with a headband, a sweatband.
Amazing. Thank you.
Sunday Fitness said, have a blessed Sunday.
Thank you. You too. It was amazing.
Kayla, amazing fellowship. I'm so grateful, so ready to be free from hell and anger. Watching hell come out of me this weekend because I listened to one thought, which led to more hell. Never think about myself again.
That's right. Stay with us, stay with us, stay with it.
Marty, happy Sunday, everyone. Amazing fellowship, JLP and crew. Love you all. Stay amazing. 2 strong arm emojis.
Thank you, and thank you for your support to everybody, brother. Thank you.
Peter 80, thank you, Jesse and the team for the best fellowship on this side of heaven. Amazing.
Right on. Thank you, Peter.
Nicole says on punchy.tv during church, funny how everybody chooses being good so they can do good. Why can't they directly pick do? Asked Nicole.
But you gotta be good in order to do good. So you want to focus on, and when I say focus, I'm just communicating with that word. But you want to become good because being good, doing good would naturally follow that. Your nature would be a good if you're good. And if your nature is
WB,
good,
how you doing? Thanks for joining in.
good. But if your nature is, if you're not good, then your nature is not going to be good, and you can't do good.
Why would he think black people shouldn't have rights and he's black himself?
Good.
You talking about Jesse? Who you talking about?
Amazing. Thank you.
Jim in Alaska.
Amazing.
Ask.
Was it just me, or did it seem some were not in a positive place during the beginning of fellowship yesterday in church?
What does that mean, positive?
They were seeming down and negative or something.
I don't know, Jim. I didn't notice that. Thank you, though.
Kayla, 5 coffees. Jesse, I am so evil. Satan doesn't want me to admit it. He says you won't ever have a husband or children if you admit how evil you are. The evil in me scares me. At the same time, I know it's not me. This is crazy. Thank you.
Yeah. Stay with us, stay with us, stay with us. And Satan, the spirit of evil that made a home in you, doesn't want you to know you're evil because it doesn't want you to depart from you. So, and what you're feeling about it is not you.
Yeah, Dave, it's a lot, ain't it?
Evil that you're feeling it.
It's hilarious.
But it doesn't want you to admit it because it doesn't want to leave you. Amazing. Thank you.
10 coffees from Ruben. Hope you remember us from Indiana. Things are going amazing since our last counseling session.
What's
on? I can't believe the job I landed shortly after we talked. Couldn't have imagined it. What the? If I still have this job right next to the family and I can afford to see you and your experts in person, amazing. You the man, Jesse.
Thank you. And stay with us, stay with us, stay with us. And always have a wait and see about everything. Never be double-minded. A double-minded person is unstable in all his or her ways. So always have a way to see it. Congratulations and stay with it. Amazing.
Lori, church on Sunday was filled with truth. Wow. Now that's what I call church. Thanks.
It was amazing fellowship on Sunday. Make sure you podcast if you were not there. You may even want to podcast if you were there to really pick up some of the other things that you may have missed. Amazing. Thank you.
3 from someone. Should you stay with the painful thoughts when they come to face the pain within? Or is it better to watch them and let them pass? Asked someone.
Should you stay with them?
Yeah, should you stay with the painful thoughts when they come in order to face the pain within? Or is it better to watch them and let them pass?
But when you're staying with them, you are watching them and doing nothing about it. I don't know what's the difference in that. So watch them, you are staying with them. Don't try to avoid seeing them. Don't go unconscious about it. Stay present. Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, someone.
Yeah.
Chris, did I hear Jesse say he skips leg day? That's worse than having a girl first. Beta male. Laughing face sideways with tears coming out.
Well,
referring to you talking at the beginning of church with Jesse Lee Peterson.
All their children, they homeschool their kids. They're all grades ahead of public school. Public school, as Rush Limbaugh used to say. But you know what, Garland? I want to
He said that when he went to college, there were only whites and Hispanics at his college.
Yeah, well, at Eaglewood High School.
Where'd you go to there?
I was not talking about college. I was talking about construction. I didn't know that blacks worked construction. I learned that from JLP.
You didn't know blacks worked construction?
Yeah. All I remember was whites and Latinos. Or Hispanics, actually. Working construction.
I grew up in the 60s. So I saw all of that 50s and 60s. That's when we were in the euphoria of winning World War II. That's when the communists took over, is when we got lazy, weak men breed hard times bring strong men breed good times. But let me tell you something about Merrick Garland. He hid the report on Biden's health. He sicked the FBI on the school board because they were sticking up for their kids. He prosecuted Trump for the papers and that he stole from Mar-a-Lago. He even told the FBI to make sure to look inside the lingerie island. You know what that is, right?
No.
A lingerie island is what I know what it is because I build them in custom homes. They go into her closet. Isn't her closet? Her closet has that lingerie island. They tore through that and were laughing about it. Yeah. And they let
Jim.
go.
Hey, Jim. Yeah, because of time, I gotta run. But call me again.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Jesse.
All right, buddy. Appreciate it.
You got it.
Trump was, according to the report, was targeted again on Thursday. I had no idea about this until this morning. This is from NBC News. The Secret Service on Thursday discovered a suspicious hunting stand near Palm Beach International Airport. Watch this from NBC News.
Tonight, the FBI investigating a suspicious elevated stand that had a direct line of sight to President Trump exiting Air Force One at West Palm Beach International Airport. U.S. Secret Service agents discovered the stand
Thanks for staying and watching this
before the
video with me.
president's arrival in Florida
Thanks for
a
staying
day
with me.
later, according to a
Like and
spokesperson for
subscribe.
the agency.
Thank you.
A senior official familiar with the investigation said the stand was about 200 yards away from an area of the airport where Air Force One normally does not park, but that the plane did park there Friday due to construction. Agents spotted the stand while doing a new perimeter search ahead of the change. Investigators are looking into several possibilities, including whether it's an old hunting perch, a stand used by a photographer, or a possible threat. 3 sources familiar with the matter said the stand may have been in place for months, raising questions for experts.
How much of a security concern is it that the stand could have been there for many months?
No, it's a huge concern. Is a legitimate hunting stand? Is it there for nefarious purposes? And who put it there?
I wonder how could that be possible? Why didn't the security people already notice that, especially that close to the airport? I mean, is it possible that you could set up possibilities like that close to the airport and not know it? That is so interesting to me. That's amazing. And there was how much time I have left there? There was a Keys rally over the weekend, and they call him King. Trump said, I don't call myself a king. They call me King. NPR, one of the biggest days. Oh, I can't play it today, you in 1 minute. I'll play it on tomorrow if the Lord is willing. But they said it was one of the biggest days of protest. They called Trump King. Think about that. And if he is king, it must be a good king, because I don't think kings allow you to rally against them. I'm just thinking about. I'm black and slow, so I could be wrong. If Trump saw himself as a king, I don't think you would have been able to have that rally. I'm just thinking out loud. And I'm going to play that for you on tomorrow, if the Lord is willing, and the creek don't rise. Also have this story about this woman getting mad at a Marshall store and attacked the customer. You got to drop the anger, folks. Anger is not good. So listen, check out Fellowship on yesterday. It was amazing. And tomorrow we had a guest for 2 hours today, so I couldn't get to the last week biblical question. It was so good. I will on tomorrow. And I'm not sure where I'm at, because is that clock right?
No, this is a real person, Jesse Peterson. So you were singing, Cody?
Oh, okay.
What's up?
So about time, and callers and everybody. About time. Amazing guest this morning. Check it out if you missed it, Adam. If you missed it, you can podcast the show. Let the anger go, folks. It is not good. Anger is evil. So I highly recommend that you drop it. If you want to be free, if not, keep it. It's up to you. In your life. And do the silent prayer, revealingtheman.com/silent prayer. revealingtheman.com/silent prayer. The hate report is coming now. The hate report. And after the hate report, the American Anchor Baby. The American Anchor Baby. After the hate report, all right, at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Super chat.
Over on buymeacoffee.com/JLPtalk, Eugene Bot 5 saying, I love Adam enough to say, forgive your mom and dad and return to the Father. Thank you, Jesse.
Right on. Thank you. I wish that for Adam as well. That's amazing.
Indeed.
I was surprised because he's Allah our son.
Yeah, I was surprised to hear that too. I thought he was just a normal white young man.
Me too. So amazing.
Serious. All right, and thank you guys. I do believe that is all for now.
Amazing. Glad we got it in. Thank you all so much. The hate report is coming down. There's the American Anchor Baby. And tomorrow, the Lord is willing, and the creek don't rise. Country and Western Tuesday. Have a good day.
Look, stand up, stand up. We got fighting to do. We gotta show him who boss. He put a Viking in you. He put that lightning in you. Igniting the truth. But you beg and blame a lion. Hey, you never want to stand for the truth. So what you planning to do? Stand in the loop. You better go talk to your mama. Better stop with the drama. Better drop all the trauma. Boy, you better stand up and up. Put your hand up and hut. Cause if you don't, then we lose. And then we gotta hear the fake news. Whoa.
And it's time for Lefties Losing It. And wowee, haven't the left given us abundant content? The mass tantrum of the No Kings protest is just an embarrassment of riches for this program, I've got to say. It really is. So much 24-karat gold that I'm not sure how I'm going to fit it all in, but we're going to give it a red-hot go. It's going to be a big week. But let's start, lefties, with an old favourite, and old being the key word there. Here is Nancy Pelosi losing it.
Congresswoman Pelosi, are you at all concerned that the new January 6th committee will find you liable for that day? Are you at all concerned about the new January 6th committee finding you liable for that day? Why did you refuse the National Guard on January 6th?
Shut up. I did not refuse the National Guard. The president didn't send it. Why are you coming here with Republican talking points as if you're a serious journalist?
The American people want to know. We still have questions. Thank you.
Oh, I love that little smile there from reporter Alison Steinberg. It just shows just how pampered the Democrats are. They are so used to softball questions from the media that any heat has them melting down like that, shrieking shut up to a reporter's face. Now, Nancy Pelosi tried to encourage sad Democrats everywhere to take part in the No Kings protest, and she tried to do that by breaking a crown.
We're going to tear off the crown.
Did you notice the jump shot there? That is two clips stuck together because she obviously had some issues tearing that crown apart. Now, let's have a look at some of these protesters. Here is a deranged drongo calling for ICE agents to be murdered. I mean, what is it with the left and violence?
You gotta grab a gun! We gotta turn around the gun!
That's right, Bruce. You gotta watch other countries' news to get the real information about your country. That's crazy. But yeah, Rita, she cool, man. I like her. She's funny.
At the protest in DC. You know what? This is the ugly face.
Bruce, Cody, I appreciate you guys, and Dave on my channel, man.
We
Y'all,
need to get ourselves together.
man, I appreciate you guys.
And we might even need to be a little bit meaner.
Everybody who subscribed and watching, thank you guys.
Being mean.
And by mean, what do you mean? Do you mean protesting? Do you mean
maybe we have to, I don't know, stop being so nice?
people on the other side are going to say that they feel like the Democrat Party has been mean recently with Charlie Kirk being assassinated?
It's a piece of garbage. Of course we were mean. I am so tired of people saying, oh, but, you know, it's a terrible thing. No, Hitler is dead. I'm glad Hitler's dead. Evil people have no place in my world. He was a hateful human being. It was disgusting, the things that he said and did.
I can guarantee you that she cannot name a single hateful thing that Charlie did or said, but there she is advocating for his murder, likening him
Good
to
nights. Thanks for joining in. Appreciate
She
it.
thinks she's the nice one, the moral one. It doesn't even occur to her that she's
I'm gonna play this after this. I'm gonna end the stream after this one.
what she said. These people are not just awful, they are dumb.
It's about 17 minutes long, so after this, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. But I will be back on later on again.
The murder of Charlie Kirk. You know, these
Okay, Bruce.
protesters are
I'll definitely check that out. I'm glad you told me.
If they don't have blue hair and a septum ring, they are old lefty boomers with cognitive issues. That's why the right is mocking them. No one is triggered.
So I tell you what, these No Kings 2.0 protests have Republicans and MAGA.
Thanks for joining in.
Okay, here we go. All right, I got you. Yep, I got you.
And that's why they should be mocked. They mock themselves with these antics.
You guys are not, yeah, we need a break, yeah. After this one, give us a break, yeah. There's so much chaos.
Distinguished celebrities who took part in this mass
But these
tantrum,
lefties, boy, they keep on
John Cusack or Cusack.
bringing funny shit on. They keep bringing
What
funny.
is the story of Chicago?
Go to hell.
Is that the message from Chicago?
Yes. What's interesting is that he doesn't understand that all the labor rights around the world came from this town, this place. So if he thinks this place is going to be a fascist hub, no chance.
Embarrassing stuff. Well, let's have a look at.
Thanks for the likes. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you.
Full-time cringe merchant George Conway.
Donald J, how many kids did you start today? Hey, Donald J, how many kids did you start today? Hey, okay, that's
Right. They say laughter is the best medicine, and the lefties keep bringing it.
No King protesters. I wonder what we'll find. Not much racial diversity there, none at all from what I could see, and it wasn't much better in New York City. These people are a gift to the Trump administration. What normal person watches this and says, sign me up, I want to be a part of this lot? What are they doing? Glorifying Antifa. They're calling their own heroes essentially domestic terrorists, wearing masks outdoors. I mean, it's every stereotype. These democracy deniers make my job way too easy. And let's look at how President Donald Trump responded to this mass tantrum. He treated the No Kings nonsense with the disdain it richly deserves, posting this video of him in a crown in a King Trump fighter jet, poop bombing protesters.
Hilarious.
We've never had a funnier president, folks, nor a more impactful one, but funny too. And the VP is just as funny. JD Vance went on Blue Sky. That's the social media platform for the echo chamber dwelling lefties. And he posted this.
Hold on right quick.
For the internet making fun of these demonstrations.
Sorry about that. That was a wife calling.
Is for the internet making fun of these demonstrations.
Sorry about that. That was a wife calling.
Is that what these people are
Thanks for staying with me.
protesting
Appreciate
against
it.
Is democracy. Donald Trump won the election. He won it rather easily, and now he's carrying out the promises that he made to the American people. And that's what these protesters don't like. They're unhappy about being out of power. They're unhappy about being in the minority. And frankly, I don't think they're fooling anyone.
John, to more consequential issues, Trump's foreign policy successes have been numerous in this second term, and he gave another example of his peace through strength philosophy recently. Have a listen to the president's response when asked about Venezuelan dictator Maduro.
It has been reported that Maduro offered everything in his country, all the natural resources. He even recorded a message to you in English recently, offering mediation. What should we do to stop that?
He has offered everything. He's offered everything. You're right. You know why? Because he doesn't want to around with the United States. Thank you, everybody.
John, the Trump administration says it's in a war with narco-terrorist groups from Venezuela, and there's little doubt they want to see regime change in that country. They want to see the dictator toppled.
Yeah, the administration clearly wants regime change. They've been blowing narco boats out of the water. They've got special forces carrying out exercises now very near to Venezuela. And they're right to want regime change. This administration, this regime has been an absolute disaster for the Venezuelan people. They're living in abject poverty and oppression under this socialist or communist rule. And so for the benefit of Venezuelans, yes, we need regime change, but also for the benefit of the United States. Venezuela has the potential to be a great ally of the United States and a real leader in Latin America. Venezuela used to be one of the richest countries in the world, and it can have a bright future if it gets rid of that terrible socialist government.
John, we've had a real insight into the negotiations that led to the historic peace deal. Let's hear from Trump's special envoy to the Middle East, Steve Witkoff, along with Jared Kushner.
So we got into the room. The lead negotiator was sitting right next to me.
That negotiator was in Doha when the Israelis struck.
Correct.
He survived, but his son was killed. Is that right?
That's right. And we expressed our condolences to him for the loss of his son. He mentioned it. And I told him that I had lost a son and that we were both members of a really bad club, parents who had buried children.
Witkoff's son, Andrew, died of an opioid overdose at the age of 22.
Thanks for joining in, like and subscribe.
Spoke about their sons. It turned from a
Right, Trump might be getting paid being president.
to seeing two human beings kind of showing a
Small boy, that's what's up. Trump.
Is it true
MAGA,
that once
baby.
the deal was agreed to, that the Israelis there at that meeting and the Qataris began to hug each other?
Absolutely.
Happy Monday.
And I thought to myself, I wish the world could have seen it.
That's quite remarkable, John, that personal connections could have an impact on such a momentous deal.
Rita, diplomacy is personal, and it always has been throughout world history. Of course, objective factors matter, force matters, but negotiation is a human process, and it can be an emotional process. And I think Donald Trump really understands that. I think Marco Rubio understands it. And I think Steve Witkoff clearly understands that as well.
What do you make of this peace deal? It is certainly the most significant of the 8 Donald Trump has signed or been a part of in his second term. But the pressure on this to be an enduring peace deal is enormous. Can you see this lasting? Can you see the involvement of the Arab world ensuring that this has the best chance to succeed?
Rita, I really don't know. Now that their living hostages have been retrieved, I don't know how much appetite Israel has to go back in there and resume fighting with Hamas. And as far as the other Middle Eastern countries, the other Islamic countries are concerned, I just don't know who in that group has the wherewithal to go into Gaza, go into those tunnels and do battle with terrorists who look like civilians. I think it's very hard to see what the future holds. For now, the Hamas is basically just continuing to oppress people in Gaza. And as long as it stays that way, I'd be surprised if the Israelis do very much about it.
Now, this next story made headlines across the country when a former Doge staffer, Edward Corstein, who was known as Big Balls, he was brutally bashed in DC. His attackers now, John, have dodged jail thanks to Associate Judge Kendra Briggs of the Superior Court of the District of Columbia. This was a Biden-appointed judge, spared the 15-year-old's jail last week, and this has outraged so many on the right, including President Donald Trump and Elon Musk, who posted, "This was a racist verdict by a racist judge. The simple test to apply is if the races had been reversed, the white kids would be in prison, equal justice for all." What do you think about this case, John? Did race play a part in the decision?
Well, it may have, Rita. There's an ideology on the left that America is a racist country, that our criminal justice system is racist, and therefore you have to balance that out by going easy on black defendants. Now, those premises are not true at all, but it's something that we see again and again and again in these criminal cases. and criminals get put back out on the streets, the reality is that there are a lot of judges who seem to have more sympathy for the criminal defendants than they do for the victims, in particular when those criminal defendants are Black.
Now, before you go, I've got to ask you about former Biden White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre. She is now unleashed on the Democratic Party in her new memoir. She has written about Joe Biden, her boss's dumping, and she did not hold back. She said, I was angry and sad. I was enraged and heartbroken that this man had given more than 50 years of his life to serving the American people, and in the end, he'd been treated poorly by members of his own party. It was horrible. John, she explains that she's now an independent because she just could not stomach being a Democrat for a minute longer.
Well, Jean-Pierre may call herself an independent, but I don't think she's going to be voting for any Republicans. I don't think she'll be that independent. But, it's hard for me to have a lot of sympathy for her. She saw Joe Biden every day, and she had to know how badly he had declined late in his administration. I think the Democrats should be faulted not for betraying Joe Biden, which is what Jean-Pierre is upset about, but rather for being willing to run Biden for a second term right up until the moment when he collapsed on the debate stage, even though they knew that he was not capable of carrying out the duties of the office. That's the real scandal here.
That is, and she's still covering for him. She still seems to be under the impression that the whole world doesn't know about that cognitive decline, because she did lie about it over and over again. So many times got up there and said just he was the sharpest person in the room and he was outworking everybody in the administration. John Hunter-Raker, thank you so much for your time tonight. It's time for Lefties Losing It, and I regret to inform you that the Democrats have lost whatever tenuous grip they had on sanity. Watch this performance from Democrat Congressman Robert Garcia. He actually thought he was clever here, asking the CEO of taxpayer-funded PBS the following.
The American people want to know, is Elmo now, or has he ever been, a member of the Communist Party of the United States? A yes or no?
No.
But let's talk about somebody else. Let's talk about Cookie Monster. Now, we know that Health Secretary RFK Jr. is coming out against fast food and baked goods. Are we
Thanks for joining in. Appreciate you guys.
Voters? Yes or no? Ms. Carter?
The cookies are
Thanks for joining in, Walter.
These two guys actually
Lindell.
live together. They're friends. They're supportive of each other. Now, that might be triggering to our chairwoman and someone in this committee, and perhaps that's also why we're here today. Ms. Kerger, an important question. Are Bert and Ernie part of an extreme homosexual agenda?
So fertile, because PBS are never political, are they? Well, let's have a look at a show the taxpayer-funded PBS produced.
So, get your singing voices ready. Then we're going to start with our hips. The hips on the drag can go swish, 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 swish. The shoulders on the drag can go shimmy, 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 blah, blah, blah.
Oh dear. But there was one lefty losing it even more than the Democrats, and some would say lying even more than the Democrats. And that was NPR CEO and hard left ideologue Catherine Ma.
You think the white people should pay reparations?
I have never said that, sir.
Yes, you did. Said it in January 2020. You tweeted, yes, the North, yes, all of us, yes, America, yes, our original collective sin and unpaid debt, yes, reparations, yes, on this day.
I don't believe that was a reference to fiscal reparations, sir.
What kind of reparations was it a reference to?
Appreciate you guys joining in. I'm going to end this video here for the moment. I'll be back later on. I thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. So far I got, let's see, let me flip the screen right quick. So far 243, appreciate it. Trying to get to 500 more subscribers or better. Thank you. Happy Monday. Catch y'all later.